Yo, we working. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. And we back with some more boxing. We back to talk about it. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. We got the livest live stream. I'm here for the voice impersonations. This dude funny as fuck. Nah, no hot seat. Just gonna listen in. Shout out to Texas Mexican. We working. You know, we got it. We got you covered. This is like Walmart, one-stop shop, minus the shitty experience, and Walmart's pretty dirty, and the cashiers are ugly. But, you know, no disrespect if you work at Walmart and you're not ugly. At least the Walmart by my house, they're all ugly. Like all the women. All the female cashiers are ugly. I ain't gonna front, though. You ever seen a cakey one at Walmart with them khakis? You be like, goddamn, girl, you rock my world, you know you did. When they be looking good in them with that, I'm like, damn, you with that navy blue and them Walmart khakis, when it just look right in them Walmart khakis, hey, don't try to put me on no fucking Me Too shit. I'm just saying, I just would like to take you to Red Lobster, get you some Cheddar Bay biscuits. That's all I'm saying. Because them Walmart khakis, goddamn. Be going pushing your car, trying to seduce her and shit. Hey, Chris, I can get her. Hey, Chris, I can get her. I'll be in Walmart. Oh, shit, she got them khakis on. Oh, yeah. Woo! I see you in the khakis. Hey, Chris, I can get her. Ah. My life will never be the... Oh, do the breakdown. Hold on. Smash the like button. We doing the breakdown. John Dubin. We working. Rest in peace. Hey, Michael Jackson used to be hitting them Doug Funny intro noises. Thank y'all for joining the livest live stream. Hey. Woo! Let's get it. My life and never be there. Feet up in don't. You know, I'm convinced, you know, Michael Jackson's actually I'm pretty sure Mike was like, he was possessed, like he wasn't even saying words and the shit was sounding harmonic, you know what I'm saying? It's sonically pleasing. And I don't even think, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was actually saying like human words. He just took it. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, that dude was gifted. He didn't even have to make sense. He was the original mumble rapper. You know what I'm saying? Mike was the original mumble rapper. Before Migos. Hey, I know what you want to do to me. Can't you see? I know. We got the livest stream. Shaka. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, we stay on the phone and slide down to you. I mean, yeah, we yeah. See like heaven to Let the Migos get on this beat. They'll do the same thing. Like, what? Did he just say Cinnabon? What about a cinnamon? I ran around. I'm finna run. The cops will come. Like, did he say I'm finna run? The cops will come? Hey, Mike be freaking them beats. I'm finna run. The cops will come. Do ya? Hey, Mike is the king. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm the king of pop now. I'm the king of box. You know? Oh, what about a finna run? The cops come. A cinnamon. Jack moving. Yeah. I told you. Don't do it. Oh my God. Do ya? Mike gonna make sure the bitch remember. Do ya? Do you remember on the beat? That motherfucker. Mike was the original one pulling out receipts. He like, on the beat, as a done. Do ya? Mike pulled out them receipts on the hoe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what about? That motherfucker did an audit on all the things he did for the bitch. That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker. On the beach, after dawn, in the morning, the Cinnabon. Like, the motherfucker put out them receipts on the hoe. That's what he talk about. Lego, roll call. Hey. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Tell me where you at. Where you from? We ain't done enough. We moonwalking on them. Hey, where you at? Where you from? Tell me where you at. Where you from? Gang. City, state, zip. Shout out to Vegas, Brooklyn, and Victor out in Mexico. And we the next to blow. Shout out to Mexico. Paulsboro, that's NJ, Rockford, Illinois, making the Illinois. Shout out to North Hollywood, 818 shit, 912 shit. Where y'all at? We about to do shit. Grand Rapids, Michigan, Texas. Shout out to the Bay and Vallejo in this. That's the yay. Shout out to Texas. Yahasin, Benjamin, North Hollywood, Cali, where you at? ATL Zone 6, where you at? Brooklyn, New York, Minnesota, where you at? We a Viking, and I'm off the Vicodin. Nah, I'm just playing. Let me stop, because motherfuckers, Ego said he was on Vicodin. He says he's a Viking? Oh, Viking. Strike like lightning. Minnesota with the Vikings, and I'm off the Vicodin. When I'm writing, I ain't reciting. This a freestyle. Fuck you. In the meanwhile, shout out to Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey, Indianapolis, Indiana, 317. Where y'all at? Be more. Hank Davis in the building. What? Shout out to Washington. San Pablo. I'm like Pablo. Yeah, that's Escobar. And we came with extra bars. I said I'm like Pablo Escobar, and we came with extra bars. I don't give a fuck. Listen. This is the livest live stream, goddammit. Shout out to Mexico, cabrones. Hey, we got Mexican pussy, we got chicken pussy, we got black pussy. Hey, come to the titty twister. Listen, come to the titty twister, man. We got Mexican pussy, we got Rican pussy, we got white pussy, black pussy, we got chicken pussy. We got dog pussy, cat pussy. Shout out to the Nasty Natty, man. We got chicken. We got ducking and boxing pussy. We got ducking pussy. I gotta fight my mandatory pussy. Listen, we got all of, come to the titty twister. We got all the pussies. Gang, where y'all at? Gang, where y'all at? Where you at? Where you at? I got my drink and I'm coming with that gang shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't even bang shit unless it's new media on the beat. Let me stop, man. I'm just feeling good, feeling great. The channel doing great. We doing our numbers. What can I say? Hey, where y'all at? Where y'all from? Reno, Nevada. Where you at? Where you from? 775. Where you at? Where you from? I don't even be freestyle, but you know, I do write. You'll get your lights rolled out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, something special. We got hood rat pussy. We got ducking pussy. We got fight your mandatory instead of the fight we want pussy. We got all the pussy. Listen, we got new media pussy. Shout out to Nashville. Something like this Cashville. Never mind, because Young Buck got that thing. I can't even say Cashville right now because that's where I got that from. And he got a case, you know, he got some shit he going through right now. I don't know if y'all heard about it. We got Smash a Like Button Pussy. Hey, Texas Mexican said do the 50, nigga. Hold on, y'all want some 50? Hold on, we got to get some Get Rich or Die Trying. Y'all ain't fully awoke. I got to wake y'all motherfuckers up. Because y'all already woke the sleeping giant. Believe that. Listen. Hey, you ready? Hold on. All right. Look, bust it. Roll call, motherfucker. Hit the likes. Yeah, hit the likes. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. We want to see fights. Hit them likes. Hey, we got to hit the like button, nigga. Hey, yo, Dre, you got me feeling real bulletproof in this motherfucker. Windows, motherfucking Benz is bulletproof, nigga. Motherfucking like button bulletproof. Doc say if I don't get enough subscribers, I'll get hit with a fucking concussion, nigga. Hey, where y'all at? Hit them like. Hit them like. Hey, we blow your brains with the fetty. I don't give a fuck. I'm about chetty. I get this spaghetti. I'm ready. I'm a heavy. Like, listen, I'm gonna do like mumble rapper. I ain't even gotta say nothing. This spaghetti. I'm with the fetty. I get the cheddar. Fuck it, nigga. I'm ready. Hey. I ain't gonna say words. You know what I'm saying? Hit the likes. Hit them likes, nigga. Hit them likes, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga gotta fight, nigga. We see them fighting. We let them like. I don't. That's how y'all be rapping. They said I block them on Instagram. I ain't block shit, nigga. I'm coming drinking sick liquor. I'm off that Henny. I'm Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Off the 5th for Henny. Off the. Hold on. Let me stop. Hit the like button. The king is back. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is back. We the live stream kings. What up, gangster? Shout out to everybody, man. We just having a little bit of fun. I don't even be freestyle, but I'll write your eulogy when it comes to that writing. What else is there to talk about? Damn, I didn't know. I had a little mini concert. We went for a minute. Okay. Hey, EP coming soon. Listen. The king is back. We having fun. We had the most fun in this boxing game. You know, everybody else, you know, I don't know what people be doing. But I know what we be doing on this side. And we be having fun with the game. Westside. Put that whole bay on my back. Put the state of California on my back. Believe that. You know, from the mud. We came from the trenches. And my shooters got them wrenches. They will clap. You will get your hat pushed back when the shooters do clap. I said we came from the mud. We came from the trenches. All my shooters keep wrenches. Dog, listen. This is a battle rap. I ain't from LA, but I'm known to battle cats. You know, you couldn't see me with 2 cataracts. They mad at new media, want to tattle facts. We talking cereal and water, man. That's cornflakes. Step up in the hot seat. You'll get your corn ate. Oh my God, bar. Never mind, I don't like that. That sounds real sus. I was just playing with y'all. What's good? We got bars from today. We definitely need that boxing video game. They need to put me in that motherfucker. I changed the game of boxing. They need to put me in that. EA Sport. It's in the game. You know, fucking ego sport. Put me in the game, motherfucker. Hey, EA. I changed this game, man. Like Jay said, I came into this game one more paper than Puff. Now I realize Puff paper ain't enough. Puff paper up. Like, let's get it. What y'all talking about? Anyway, there's a dude in the comment section that don't like hip hop. He's like, look, get to the goddamn boxing. I prefer country. Here, I'll do some country for y'all. Like a clown, I put on a show. The pain is real, even if nobody know. And I'm dying inside, and nobody knows it but me. And my cat died on the blacktop. Y'all want some country? I got country. You know, we can mix it up. We ain't done enough. I got country for y'all. She had the ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my hurt goodbye. Like, listen, I got, you know, achy breaky heart. We got that. We got that Billy Ray Cyrus on deck. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want? What y'all want? Rocking? You want some rock music? I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. Well, woohoo! When I feel heavy metal, woohoo! Hey, listen, we eclectic. You want some Guns N' Roses? On the night train. On the night. Let's get it. I got whatever y'all want, whatever flavor. We Baskin Robbins. You know, I don't just listen to hip hop. You know, oh, y'all want R&B, huh? Y'all want R&B? Don't you? Oh, he said do Rammstein. Oh, y'all want some Rams? Oh, okay. They want this ego karaoke. They want that Duhas. What? Okay, they want that. Hold on, y'all want that real shit. Ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Let the bodies hit the floor. You mean I got all that. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. New media at the. New media. But we got that new. Hey, where my German fan? We got that Rammstein. You want that EDC? Duhas. Oh my God, where we at, bro? Hold on. Hey. Duhas. Hold on, man. Let's stop, man. I'm gonna put out a fucking album. We put out the album right now. We ain't, you know, we already killing the boxing, so we could do this. What y'all want? I do all the types of. Yeah, new media, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Where y'all want? Where y'all at? Let's do another roll call. Boom. Where y'all at? Boom. This used to be the shit. I'm a fire starter, twisted fight. I'm the bitch you hated. I'm the bitch you hated. Oh, fat infatuated. Wow. Hey, this shit. Hey, let me stop. Let me get back to my boxing shit. God damn, it motherfucker said, where the Spanish music? Like, motherfucker, I ain't Drake. Y'all, y'all want every types of music. You Jamaican and fucking dirty wine. Spanish, bachata, bro. Y'all gotta pay me if y'all want this album to come out. This album like Detox. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, now that we fully woke, smash the like button. We gonna get to the boxing. See, the fun thing about the channel, we do what the fuck we want. You know, we did 23 minutes of karaoke, and it's all good. Now we're going to get to some boxing. Thank you guys for joining me. He said, play the gambler. Y'all try to get me types of copyright strikes and, you know, have Rammstein and shit mad at me and Lady Gaga and shit. Y'all trying to have all these artists mad at me. I heard you playing my instrumental, goddammit. I don't give a fuck what people say. Listen, you better go out there and get this paper. I don't give a fuck. This is my job. I have fun with what I do. You know, motherfuckers be mad at me because I'm having fun with my shit. And they be driving a forklift bored as fuck. Shit, I've been there, done that. Get yours. He said you got that Blade music. Hey, that shit was hard in the first Blade. Hold on, I'm trying to think of how the melody went when they was in that little. Oh fuck! How did that Blade? Oh yeah, hey, that techno was hard. Hey, that techno was hard though. Shout out to Yashin Benjamin, $2 super chat. Rio of the Blood, bandcamp.com. That's me on the mic. All right, check him out. He just donated a super chat to get that shameless plug. So check out my man Yashan Benjamin. Rio of the Blood.bandcamp.com. Check out his mic skills. Yo, now we're gonna check out my mic skills, talk this boxing shit. You dig? So a lot going on in boxing. You know, I'm really looking forward to 2019 because there's just a lot of shit that we can be excited about. I fuck with Texas. I fuck with Texas because y'all boys just be like cutthroat about where you from. My dude, Into Deep Sosa, he said Dallas in this hoe. You know, that's Texas. That's like the Texas energy. These motherfuckers be proud to be Dallas in this hoe. Like, damn, like, why I gotta be a hoe to be, you know what I'm saying? But you from Dallas, I give you that. But these two, man, they be like, already, man. Dallas in this hoe. Dallas in it. You know, like, goddamn. Yeah. Like, y'all motherfuckers aggressive. Fucking Trader Truth with asshole by nature. Hit a motherfucker and coming down. Hey, I interviewed Trader Truth. He real. You know what? Shout out to Trader Truth. Now we talking about it. You know, black musician, the Black Channel, and real rap. You know, he reminds me of some of the rappers from old who, not just what, I'm not talking about necessarily his music content, but what he stands for. When shit got rough for Houston and they went through the inclement weather and hurricane season, he was right there, you know, and he, like, you know, some real life humanitarian. They said he was rescuing families out of buildings and shit. That's what it's all about. Listen, like, I respect that. You know, I bow down to, you know, what's right in the world. That motherfucker was rescuing families from, like, you know, flooding buildings and shit. That's some real life shit. See, that's what, you know, I hope through my presence in boxing, like, you know, we can create some of this unity. You know, there's a lot of shit going on in boxing and stuff, and then, you know, we working on it. But Trey a real one. He a real one for that. I interviewed him at a ward fight, but he a real one for that. You know, we got to start giving back to our communities. Like, you know, like people, like you guys get to see shit, new mics and shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this, because at the end of the day, you got to pay it forward. You got to give back to people. You know, I'm not out here just like, I don't give a fuck about money. Like, obviously, I'm a realist, so I know money is a means to an end. It gets you to the next level. Super chats and all that's great because it helps me continue and sustain in the Patreon. But if it came down to me, I don't need a lot to operate, you know? So you guys got to find a lot of people. I'm going to just drop this gem and then we could talk more about boxing. But a lot of people they see me doing it and moving, and like, you know, some people are envious, some people hate, but some people aspire. Like, damn, you inspired me to open up a channel. That's good. But make sure, no matter what your channel, you can have a knitting and sewing channel. Whatever you do on your channel, make sure it's about something, your end goal, your end game is about something greater than just you. You know, like if you look at great iconic figures, Bruce Lee's and Michael Jackson, those are two of my like personal icons and stuff that I looked up to. They did stuff that transcended just martial arts, just music, and they touched a lot of people, you know. So that's what I hope, hopefully, you know, with my brand and what I plan on doing, and, you know, maybe even to this point, I could do that, because it's, you know, we be at each other's throats, and people be like, oh, new media and this shit, and you're full of shit, ego. But sometimes people lose grip of reality, and all this is about, this ain't just about me, you know. This is about something greater. This is about the sport of boxing. You know, this is about life. That's why you see me on my channel. Ain't nobody did it like I did it. Straight up. And that's not, oh, be humble. And I'm telling you what it is. Ain't nobody did it like me. You know, been able to talk to people on a human level. Fuck boxing. We here for boxing, but in the grand scheme of things, fuck boxing. I want y'all to live well and prosperous and stuff beyond just boxing. A lot of people, oh, hot seats and block, all that shit's fun. But, you know, this is human ego. This ain't just boxing ego. And that's why when I came in the game, I came in as me. I didn't come in on no coon shit, no clown shit, no gimmicks, you know, from the rooter to the tutor. Like, we came in and we came from the mud and came about this bitch and we made something. So now for me, it's not just about me and my immediate circle, my family. It's about what I could give back. But see, this is where people fuck up. I'm gonna tell y'all, want to know? We could just get to the boxing talk unless you don't want me to keep going. And, you know, fans run the channel, so I could keep going, but I have some things to say. All right, they saying, damn, homie, real shit. All right, let's talk about it. This is the thing. A lot of people get in, like, not everyone in your life is meant to be there for the long haul. Some people are there to teach you lessons, to help you, you know, along a certain stretch, or for you to learn a lesson from. And at the end of the day, man, fuck you. You said block insane. He said boxing, please. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, we not playing a game. Get out of here. Insane 37, leave. You the only one to have a problem. You come back. If my shooters don't get to you, you come back when we talk about boxing. Listen, everybody, people voted, nobody else was tripping, and he gonna trip. Listen, they only here to cause distraction. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the prime example of what I'm saying. when I talk about something, see, I was doing all this karaoke shit. That shit was cool because it was just joking and clowning around. But when I talk about something real, motherfucker, come on, goddamn it, back to boxing. They didn't have a problem with the clown shit and the joke shit. But then when I talk about something real, then all of a sudden, oh, come on, man, I didn't pay for this. You didn't pay for shit. Super chat me. You want me to talk about what you want to talk? Super chat me. Subscribe to Patreon. Yeah, I'm a panhandler. Okay. You know, you want influence on the channel, what we do next? Pay me. Anyway, see, I had to flip real quick. But bottom line is this. Get in positions when you're doing something like this. Get in the position that makes you the most authoritative so you can impact the most people. A lot of people, what I noticed, what they do is they have all these aspirations. Maybe they want to help people, but they don't put themselves in a prime position to do that. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be people get mad at you like, oh yeah, shit, ego ain't keeping it real, or he not down. But you got to get yourself in the position of where you can help the most people. What do I like? You know, like this is no disrespect to anyone, but I can't just help the Bay. You know, I love this place. It's my soil. There's never been any ounce. You know, I always rep this shit. But I can't just only cover Bay Area fights. I gotta maximize. I'm one person. I'm one being. I gotta maximize the brand. You know, so some people might not understand it. Some people will understand it, but it's not up to you. You gotta do what's right in your heart. But basically put yourself in positions where you can help the most people. Like, who cares if you can help one person? I'm trying to change the world. I'm not saying I'll change the world, but I guarantee I will spark the brain. So what's up with everybody? How's everybody doing? But always remember to pay it forward. This shit is not given. It could be taken at any moment, you know, just life in general. But, you know, YouTube could crash. What have you done for people? You know, when it's written, what have you done? What have you gave back? You guys should think about that on a daily. Like, see, some people won't even hold a fucking door open for someone. I'm never like that. You know? I'm never like that. If I see someone coming, you know, actually I get mad though. Sometimes I hold the door open. I could have just went into Macy's or whatever, and then I hold the door open for hella long, and someone just walked through like I'm fucking Django or something. Like I was supposed to hold it open for you. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't mind doing little random acts of kindness and common courtesies. Some of y'all gotta step it up because y'all don't even have the common courtesy. You know, motherfucker trying to merge onto the freeway. You act like you rather see them crash than to let them on, to slow down. You know, die near. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, you gonna let someone merge on the freeway or switch over lanes? Y'all gotta get it together, man, because we as a human race, that's the only race there is. We as a human race, we faced with a lot of bullshit. There's people getting shot in synagogues and, you know, police brutality. He made a move. He didn't have no gun on him and shit. Like, we got some issues. So, you know, before boxing and all this extra shit, y'all can bicker and argue about Canelo and all this shit. We got to be humans first. Anyway, I'm done. That's what I had to say. You know, I had to get that off my chest. But yeah, you know, all the other stuff is fun. You know, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Smash the like button, gang. Just stand up for something and be something. That's my keys to success for all of y'all. Be something. Be something. Be someone you, if you had kids or if you do have kids, that they would be proud of. Everything I say, everything come out of my mouth. I don't have kids. I don't. You know. But to my unborn seed, or even if I had kids, I wouldn't be ashamed of what I'm doing. Some of y'all would, because y'all fucking liars. Y'all lie. Y'all get on here, lie, and you know, hate on motherfuckers, hate on your own kind, hate, you know, all types of shit. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't fear nothing. I wouldn't fear nothing. But some of y'all should, you know, because y'all not living right. You hate on the next person. I'm just going to hit the dislike because this person's making it, you know, just hating shit, different stuff like that. Don't say thank you. Don't hold doors open. Like, come on, bro. We got to be humans before anything else. Support bullshit. You know, a lot of y'all can't see. That's why I'm comfortable. That's why all these hot seats and shit, that shit don't matter to me. I go to any city on this fucking planet. I always show love, always show respect. I go to any city. Any city. You see me. I'm traveling. And I'm dolo. Any city. Wherever my heart takes me. Because I know I'm always respectful. I'm cautious, head on a swivel. And, you know, I just go in to do my thing. I don't come to poly and all this stuff. I don't come to disrespect nobody. I just be in and out like the burger. Call me Young Double Double, because I'm in and out like the burger. You know, every ground, if I go to the UK, then it's the same love as if I'm in America. You know, and that's what happens when you're real. You could do that. I mean, there's always going to be hate motherfuckers try to plot on you and all types of stuff. Oh, y'all trying to get deep. Ego, you don't have kids by choice? Yeah, it is a choice. Like, I'm not, listen, my thing is I have a lot of partners that have kids and stuff. I'm not trying to have kids with just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I wasn't really, you know, that we were together for the moment. I'm not trying to do that. So, you know, the situation just didn't happen. I'm not trying to just skeet in anything and have, you know, have kids. That's not me. Shout out to Anthony Pascal. $2 super chat. Can't pay rent, but will salute a real one. Shout out to you, Anthony. You know, everything helps. You know, it all helps the movement. So no shame in anything. I feel you, Ego. This world is evil. See, 4 life, 1 deep. You know, honestly, too, I guess maybe I'm selfish is why I don't have kids, because I know I have stuff to accomplish that I know a lot of my counterparts and people I went to school with in high school and stuff like that, they all had kids, and a lot of them had it early or, you know, early 20s and stuff, and then they couldn't pursue certain things. I'm not saying you can't, but it's definitely going to create a different obstacle, so you have to be able to push through even more. Like for me, I could go to any fight. I don't have to worry about, like, you know, so I'm so dedicated to my purpose. Like I gotta handle stuff. I don't have to worry about a wife tripping out right now because I'm in Vegas. You know, I got kids and, you know, Similac and shit. You know, I don't have to worry about that stuff right now. Shout out to Yahasin, $2 super chat. Hallelujah, spit that truth, man. We got them gems. Just think about life. Think about the big picture and stuff like that. You know, I'm able to move like I am because of the decisions that I've made. I know people my age, they got kids, they look old as fuck and all types of shit. You know, they look like scarecrows and shit. Them kids be adding years to you if you don't, you know, depending on what type of parent you are in your situation. So it just creates another thing. I'm not knocking anybody with kids. Most people, you know, in the demographic of my channel probably have kids. But Yashin. Shout out to you. He said child support can ruin your life. Bro, I used to work with a dude, and he had his checks garnished because the girl went after him and she won or whatever. He showed me his check. Oh my God, that shit was like Pac-Man. Just doop, 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 doop. They took his check. He was left with nothing. Remember, he would be eating like corn nuts for lunch and shit, bro. I gotta eat good, you know what I'm saying? I gotta eat good. I'm not trying to eat no corn nuts because she came after me, you know. Oh, but the other thing is take care of your kids if you have them. You know, my dad and my parents are still married, and that's invaluable having a dad, because no disrespect to single parents, the single parent moms and stuff that hold it down and play both roles. But there is no substitute for a strong male role model and or a dad. And I grew up in a 2-parent household. My parents are still together, so you know I come from that. Not everyone does that. Not everyone can say that. Things happen, you know. But there's no stuff my dad taught me. My mom don't even know how to do. You know, my dad was the one that taught me how to pump gas. My dad was the one that taught me how to tie a tie. My dad was the one that taught me how to change a flat tire and put on a spare. You know. So there's just certain things. My mom don't even know how to tie a tie. You know, my mom is amazing, but there's certain things that she herself, she can cook her ass off. She can do, you know, crafts and do whatever she does, but you know. See, hey, me and 4 Life 1D, we got the same. He said his parents been married 42 years. That's what I'm saying. We got 2-parent homes, no kid. We on the same shit. Anyway, all right, let's get to the boxing. But see, this is what I could do. This we could talk about life. You know, boxing is great, but I'm a real person at the end of the day. I'm excited for boxing. He said my dad just criticized me. Damn, y'all want me to be y'all therapist now. He's like, my dad just criticized me. I ain't Dr. Phil now. You said the audience members are hoes? Yeah, catch me outside. How about that? Like, y'all sending y'all badass kids to me and shit. Catch me outside. How about that? Anywho, you know, boxing's in a good spot. I feel like the dark-skinned cuz from Allstate. New Media's here. Boxingego's here. Are you in good hands? That's how Al Heyman sound. He sound like the Allstate dude. 350,000 people died from unbuckled seatbelts. Are you in good hands? I'm like, damn. Oh, you just keep out. Al Heyman got a deep voice, bro. I heard him. Bob Arum talking about he don't exist. I seen it. I heard him. Motherfucker. I thought Al Heyman from Texas. He got that deep ass Texas shit. That swamp water that, you know, is pow wow, baby. He had that sitting on Duval. He had that deep ass shit. Right. It is. Bob Arum called Al Heyman a cancer. These promoters wilding. This is all entertainment to me. See, but bro, how are you the cancer? But he just listen to the man fandom already. Listen to the man fandom. Check it. Bob Arum is saying Al Heyman is a cancer. Cool. But who the fuck was holding boxing down with more top to bottom stack cards in the last 2 years than Al Heyman fights? I know Al Heyman from Cleveland. He part of Bone. Al Heyman part of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Me coming that cribbing and living up in it. Me living that ripstar. Listen. If Al Heyman is the cancer of boxing, who has been holding down boxing with competitive matches, quantity and quality of matches, and more top to bottom cards where you knew the people on the cards than Al Heyman? I'll wait. We'll do a hot seat. I'll wait. You guys let me know. Bone Thugs is the shit. Let me know what promoter is doing that. Sauerland or Sauerkraut, whatever, you know, World Boxing Super Series, them, Eddie Hearns, Bob Arum, Thompson Boxing, Golden Boy Promotions. Hey, he makes a strong case. Canelo, he makes a strong case. Like, who? Who? Who has put on, for the last 2 years, who has consistently done that? Put on more fights, more quality fights, you know, didn't charge for some of the fights. Who did it? Someone said Stephanie McMahon. Y'all tripping. What up, Rudy? What's poppin'? See, this is every time it's a hot seat, you motherfuckers shut up real quick. When the hot seat is on the line, they shut up real quick. Bob Arum's saying that Heyman's a cancer. Cool. See, this is what I do each and every time. When I hear what people say, I hear the argument, I put myself in that shoe and I think about it. And I'm like, okay, Al Heyman is the cancer. So my whole process is in the mindset of Al Heyman is the cancer. Cool. All right, he's the cancer. And then I start looking at him like, wait, the cancer gave us Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. You know, Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter. He gave us Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter for a belt. You know, gave us Badu Jack versus Adonis Stevenson. You know, meaningful fights, unifications. Gary Russell, JoJo Diaz Jr. You know, Gary Russell took JoJo's O, and that was his mandatory good fight. The cancer's giving us Wilder Fury. The cancer's giving us on the same night Adonis Stevenson stepping up again. He fought Badu Jack, kept his belt. Now he's fighting his mandatory, a top-ranked fighter. But Bob Arum says he doesn't know if Al Heyman existed. Well, then how is Alexander Vodstick, a top-ranked fighter, fighting Mr. Cancer, Mr. I Don't Exist, on Mr. Cancer's affiliate network? This stuff doesn't make sense. He's the cancer, and you don't know if he exists, but in December, your fighter is fighting against his fighter on his affiliate network. You know, Mr. Cancer gave us Errol Spence versus Kell Brook. Kell Brook being the A side. You know, Mr. Cancer's fighter went over to Sheffield, basically. So I got my chocolate brownie. They wanted Errol to step up. He was a mandatory, he stepped up. And he did it in his backyard. Mr. Cancer gave us Danny Jacobs on HBO versus Triple G. This shit, you got to make it make sense. Shout out to Heat Fly 85. We stay fly, no lie. Bowling. $5 super chat. Fun fact, Ego. Al is really Uncle Charles from the Crossroads song. That's why Bob Arum doesn't think he's real. Hey, you tripping. Why they kill my dog? And man, I miss my Uncle Charles, yo. He shouldn't be gone in front of his home. What they do, boo, wasn't wrong. You tripping. His motherfuckers' eyes was turning black and shit. And they gonna miss everybody. And they gonna living in a hateful world. Stemming and why they kill my dog? And man, I miss my Uncle Charles, yo. He shouldn't be gone in front of his home. What they do, boo, wasn't. Y'all tripping. But don't let that distract from the question I just asked. So, once again, Mr. Non-existent is working with Top Rank for Vodstick versus Adonis Stevenson December 1st. So how'd that fight happen? Who did you how did the fight happen if Al Heyman don't exist? That don't even make sense. That's like me saying a bitch don't exist and I took her to prom. What? Yeah, Sarah don't exist, but I'm in the prom picture with her behind her and shit. What do you mean she don't exist, but I'm in prom picture? What is this? Some Matrix or some shit? Like, doesn't make sense. I don't think he exists. Then what's up with your fighter? How's he fighting Adonis Stevenson, Al Heyman advised fighter? Who put that together? Who, you know, I understand it's a mandatory, but you know, who did the business work? Where'd you send the paperwork? You just sent it to the trash can because he don't exist? Like, come on, bro. That don't even make sense. You know, again, Mr. Cancer, who put on better top to bottom cards in the last 2 years? If he was, listen, you dudes is trapped. New media is on the case. DAZN been out for like 2 months or some shit. So they don't get no credit for driving HBO boxing out of business. Who the fuck drove HBO boxing out of business? Because it clearly wasn't DAZN, because Canelo didn't even consider DAZN as an option until HBO boxing said HBO said they're closing their doors to HBO boxing. Therefore, he had to find a home, and then DAZN cashed him out. So why is HBO boxing no longer a factor in 2019 for boxing? Who did that? A motherfucker that don't exist? Or Showtime and Premier Boxing Champions? Stop it. All right, I got a hot seat. I'm not playing with these boys. I don't want a channel. Yeah, you don't want to be here either because you about to get flamed up. He says you don't know that for a fact. Okay, so you tell me. You want to play semantic? Oh, you don't know that technically. Okay, so what HBO been in boxing for 45 fucking years, and you think they just decided to close their doors for no reason? Like, you know what? Fuck boxing. So explain that. What happened? So it had nothing to do with Showtime increasing their work rate and them putting on better match. It had nothing to do with that. You're trying to speculate like it didn't have nothing to do with it. Then why did they stay in the boxing business for 45 years? These dudes about to get flamed up. Stop playing with me. You guys want to play dumb. You don't know that. Okay, so what you think it was? Why did they close their door after 45 years? Because they're at an all-time low. That's why. Like I've been telling y'all. Don't play with me. So you give me your explanation of why they closed, HBO Boxing closed its door to boxing. Conveniently, when Showtime, their direct premium network competitor, because DAZN wasn't around, you know, their competitor ups the ante on them. That doesn't prove me wrong. Strike one. Answer the question. So this is fine. You're trying to play semantics because there's no way to, I guess, to attribute it to their decision. We know what the decision is. So you give me a better rationale. You give me a better excuse as to why they closed their doors after 40 plus years in boxing. You tell me. You know, you're like, that doesn't prove me wrong. Once again, semantics. You're trying to get technical because why would HBO just come out and say, hey, Showtime did this to us? They're not going to do that. Come on, stop playing with me. Bro, I don't know what your level of education is, but you're not smarter than me with this type of logic. Answer a question with another question. Strike two. You are ducking the fade in the hot seat. Give me a better rationale. So okay, so this is using your logic. See, you can't beat me at this game. This is what I do for a living, and I get paid to do it, unlike you. So I watch a lot of crime drama shows, forensic files, things like that. Sometimes, just sometimes, a person will kill people for 20 years. They capture who the person is, and there's no clear motive. There is no clear motive as to why he killed people for 27 years. He just did it. They don't have any kind of things that they can tie in directly as to why he would kill this baby, kill this woman, kill this man. The motherfucker killed all these people and they tied it in forensically, right? So sometimes you're not going to have an established motive, but you know what has happened and you know the cause of what has happened. He killed these people. We have enough evidence to support that, but we don't know the motive. That's what you're trying to play. You're trying to play games with us and act like a direct competitor doing more didn't directly affect HBO Boxing's business. That's like McDonald's, their customer service starts like faltering, and Burger King, who was always probably second fiddle to them, starts putting out more burgers and it's getting well received and all this shit, and then McDonald's says, you know what, we're not even gonna sell burgers anymore. Come on, bro. You don't think that ties in any kind of way? Give me a better, once again, you're on strike two, give me a better rationale of what happened instead of trying to play around. Block Ruben, he talking about blah blah blah, get your blah 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 ass out of here. Yeah, blah, blah, that. Clap, clap, clap. How about that? Catch the shooters outside. How about that? You know, blah, 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 that. Now, let's get back to other homie. So you give me a more feasible. DAZN people could have been talking to Canelo's people. Get him the fuck out of here. He won't answer the question. I don't want a channel. We realize you don't want to answer the question. That's what your new name is. I don't want a channel, can now leave. He says DAZN people could have been talking to Canelo people's months back. Get him the fuck gone. He won't answer the question. You don't want a channel just like you don't want to answer a question. Next. It's that simple. These people want to play dumb. Acting like, that's like, I worked in retail for a large chunk of my adult life. I worked at Lowe's. Home Depot was its direct competitor. Sure, there was Yardbirds and Orchard, Osh, or whatever the fuck. right? There was other ones, but the immediate direct competitor that was pretty well known to anything Lowe's was doing was Home Depot. So if Lowe's starts to suffer in sales dramatically, all the while Home Depot has increased everything and their sales are better than ever, then you, like, for example, Deontay Wilder fought Luis Ortiz on the same night as HBO's card with Sergey Kovalev and Igor Mikhelkin. Showtime did greater numbers with Wilder, Luis Ortiz, and it was supposed to have Jamal on the card, and the fight got pushed back to the Broner card because Hugo Centeno got hurt. So it wasn't even the initial card it was supposed to, and the Showtime card still outperformed the other card. Also, on the day of Superfly, an HBO card was Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. I know because from California, when I could have went to California, the Forum or whatever, to watch Superfly 3, I flew my ass from California to New York. You know why? Because Showtime had the bigger, better fight, a meaningful fight, and not a bunch of, Q-tip weight fighters. All these Twinkie weight fighters and shit that not even big names. Why would I not go to Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia to watch, spaghetti noodle weight, angel hair weight, and all that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who was on that Superfly card? Shout out to them, but let's be real. Was that a good card? Hey, shooters, we got a problem in the comment section. Y'all should find it and handle that. Listen, who was really checking for Superfly 3? I'd rather watch, the Superfly remake with Rick Ross. Huh? Huh? The remake to the movie than Superfly 3. Stop playing with me. Huh? Huh? I'd rather watch that Superfly movie than the Superfly 3. Stop. I still haven't watched Superfly 3. Most of the time, even if I'm covering another fight, if it was another fight that I wanted to see, I'll go back and watch it. I ain't never even watched that card. I just know the outcomes. Oh. Driving through the city, feel the breeze in my beer. Oh. Oh. Rick Ross be doing that noise. Wingstop fat boy need a 10p. Oh. That just sound like a fat ad lib. Like, you can't be no skinny dude with no ad lib like that. You gotta be fat to have that ad lib. Motherfucker, he put Wingstop. I know he owns a couple franchises, but he really put Wingstop in the bars though. Like, driving through the city, I need a Wingstop. Wingstop need a 10p. Oh. You gotta be big to put that as a. These big rappers taking over. These big rappers be having them sound effects that skinny dudes can't even make. You gotta have a little bit of weight behind you. You can't be at them chocolatito weights and do them sound effects. Your body not big enough. Your lungs ain't big enough. You know what I'm saying? You can't be at them cotton ball weight, Johnson & Johnson weights and do them noises, because you have to do that from the depth of the pit of your stomach. Wingstop. Oh, like, damn, motherfucker. What the fuck was that? Was that a yawn, motherfucker? What was that? Wingstop. Oh. I'm telling you, ask Chocolatito to go, oh. He wouldn't be able to do it. He's not big enough. That's how you know you fat. When you got fat ad libs. Must be fat boy day today. We got fat barbers, fat customers, Lil Peebo Brysons. Biggie had, recipes. Biggie had them fat ad libs too. That's real. Like, what? You fell asleep? You snoring? Like, what was that? I'm sewing tigers on my shirts and alligators. You want to see the inside? Huh. I'll see you later. Fuck a player. Trust it. I like to spread the blood like mustard. Trust it. Everybody hit the DECK. My slow flow's remarkable. Like, I could always tell when it's a fat rapper on the track. Except for Big Pun, he didn't. That motherfucker, I don't know. He didn't. Actually, I could, but not because he was multi-syllabic. Yeah, but you could tell when it's like, I don't, because it's just audio. I don't have to see to know that you a big rapper. You know, no disrespect to the big rappers, but I know you big from your voice. How you have a big voice? Wingstop, fat boy needed. Oh, I'm like, oh shit, you big than a motherfucker. And let me turn this bass down. Okay, yeah, you still big. You know what I'm saying? Biggie and shit. MC Hammer in them 357 bitches. My slow flows remarkable. Like, yeah, you definitely big with that. Yeah, I fuck with Big Pun. Dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did we know. Oh my God, get out of here. Y'all don't know no music. Dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did we know that we riddled to middleman who didn't do diddly. That's that Pun shit. Oh, yeah. Y'all want me to run it back? Okay, hold on. Shout out to Pun. Dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did we know that we riddled to middleman who didn't do diddly. Shout out to Pun. Shout out to Xavier Morales on the $2 super chat, gang. Let's get it, man. I love, you know, Biggie classic, Pun classic. Like, these dudes. Big or not, Biggie had swaggy. You know what I'm saying? My shooters will clap. Why do dudes be, this is that internet shit. Dudes be like, shut the fuck up. Why are you here though? Why are you here if you want me to shut the fuck up? You know, if I want something to shut the fuck up, I would just leave. Then you don't have to hear me anymore. Xavier Morales said, I thought I sent 10. No, you sent $2. It's cool. You owe me 8. Your reign on top was short like leprechauns as I crushed so-called willies, thugs, and rap. Shout out to get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's the rap phenomenon. Dundada. Who's hotter? Hey, I bet y'all didn't know that Biggie used to write some of Lil Kim's verses. Some of y'all probably knew that. But on YouTube, you could hear the reference track. And he's like saying, and these other bitches touch my pussy, you know, because he's saying all of the stuff that he wrote for Lil Kim. So it's kind of weird a little bit to hear, you know, hear a man rapping, but it's like female perspective because it was written for a female. But yeah, it's on YouTube. You can hear it's a Junior Mafia Lil Kim verse. No, actually it's from Kim hardcore album. It was Queen Bitch. He wrote that. Shout out to my dude Xavier Morales. He came back with the $10 gang. He said, I'm gonna try again. LOL. Shout out to you, Xavier. I appreciate you. Just like how Offset writes some of Cardi's verses allegedly. I could picture that though. Yeah, and that was Kim's best material. That first Junior Mafia went hard. Hell yeah. Biggie was writing that. He's just talented. Hold on. Let's do, I got to make sure we still in this together. Let's do a mid-roll stream call. A midstream roll call. I said that so backward. Hey. Do the roll call one time for the Shout out to Xavier Morales. He hit me with the 10. Shout out to Belize. Sonora still represent. They still present and still represent as I come through with another motherfucking hit. It's the rap phenomenon, Dundada. Shout out to North Hollywood. Get money. On my living room floor, playing Nintendo as a... Oh my God. Playing Nintendo with season. Shout out to Portland. Providence, Rhode Island. Akron to Vegas. We some players. Shout out to Detroit. The Kronk Gym 718 in Kim. Queensbridge to Brooklyn. Hey, Lonzo Ball said I'm new to. Shout out to Hartford, Connecticut, Brooklyn, New York. I see ya. Hey, Eli, what up? Get money. New media. We get money. Shout out to Watts. I said shout out to Watts and the guys from Philly. I know they Philly. Big Bear Gym. Hollister, California. Amsterdam, Netherlands. All right. We got action. Got a hot seat for y'all. See, they wait till they think I'm going to get distracted, but I'm sharp right now. Oh, you lucky my shooters got you. He's talking about some Charlo sisters. Bro, stop it. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Charlo. He want to say the Charlo sisters, but people don't want to fight him, except for Black Murderers Row. How come Boo Boo Andrade and Jacobs talk about fighting Charlo, but not Canelo and Triple G? And if I'm mistaken, show receipts. Show me something as authoritative as Jacobs. He said, I want to fight Jamal. We got to see how he looks versus Willie Monroe. But if he gets past it, I want to fight him. It's personal. Show me something that aggressive that Triple G has sent to, stated about fighting Charlo. Or his team, Abel Sanchez. See? You see how it's the Charlo? Okay, it's the Charlo sisters. Okay, fine. So why are they not being called out? That's an easy look. Why is Team Triple G talking about fighting Ryota Murata? You guys, despite what you say, you guys don't realize it, but you are trapped. You are trapped. Because if the Charlos are as weak as you trying to make it seem, then why are they not getting work from Canelo and Triple G? That should be an easy claim to fame, right? You said it was going to be easy. And then for Golovkin especially, he was ordered to fight the Charlo. So if it's all this Charlo sisters and all this bullshit y'all be talking, right? Then why don't he fight him? You have one more fight and you got a golden ticket to press Canelo again. So if it's the Charlo sisters, then why don't you go through Charlo, the Charlo sisters, that's what you want to say, and then press Canelo. You'll be the mandatory for Canelo. Why is your team talking about fighting Ryota Murata? I'll wait. I'm telling you, it's a wrap for these dudes. New media is here. It is a wrap. You're out of there. Somebody answer that. I'm waiting. If you think the Charlos are weak and you're calling them the Charlo sisters, shout out to Donald Banks, $2 super chat. Do Amir Khan. Eesh. Shout out to Mike's Likes TV. Shout out from Texas. I enjoy listening to you. Real talk. Shout out to you. I appreciate y'all for holding me down. Y'all been great with the super chats and the support. Texas always be holding me down. I love Texas. Once again, why not fight the man if he's that easy? He's easy work. Why is it? No. Jacobs is a champion though. He's not. His mandatory is not even Charlo. See, this is what I'm saying. The Black Channel. Why do black people not fight each other? You see, this is what they always try to do, and then they get mad when I'm saying the truth. Why do the Black Channels? Why they got to fight each other? That's a great fight, cool, but the WBC told Triple G, coming off a loss to Canelo in the rematch, you need to fight Charlo to secure your spot as the mandatory, and his team is saying no. There's no getting off the hook with that. Charlo versus Jacobs is a great fight, but we still got to establish that Triple G, I guess they want no parts of Charlo. And if they do, then show me something and take the fight. It's that simple. I've been telling y'all the same shit. So, what is it? No, you can't say Triple G's not top 3. How he was the champion with all the belts one fight ago. And yeah, see, these motherfuckers be lying. This is why new media is coming, and we coming with a vengeance. I'm the Bruce Willis of boxing. Boxing with a vengeance. Die Hard 3 with a vengeance. Because now they trying to say Triple G ain't top 3. How he ain't top 3, and some of you motherfuckers was saying he beat Canelo in the second fight. This is where your words start to haunt you. Because any way you slice it, something you said is going to come back to haunt you. If you say Charlo's a bum, okay, cool. He's a bum, Charlo's sister, then fight him. The WBC told you. Why are you looking at Ryota Murata? Oh, because we're both coming off losses. Who cares if you're coming off a loss? Charlo's easy work. Go fight him. Something you said will come back to haunt you. Oh, Triple G's not top 3. Why? A lot of you guys said that Triple G beat Canelo in the second fight and got robbed. So how is he not top 3? So you really thought Canelo whooped his ass? Because how do you lose and now you're not top 3, but you had all them belts? And then they said it wasn't even a decisive victory for Canelo, and Canelo robbed him again. Listen, you guys are trapped. No matter what you said, you man fans are trapped. Eli Man, I already told you. Just like Nas said, who's the best? Nas, Pac, or Big? Ain't no best. There is no best at 160 until we see more matches, period. Because they're all guys who, from a skillful, stylistic level, they all match up well. So I don't know who the fuck is best. I don't know who the best at welterweight is. All I have is like projections, and I don't really care. And I don't really care about even putting them out unless I see the fights being made, period. We do not know who is the best until we see more of the best fighting each other. It's that simple. All right, Canelo got past Triple G style at 160. Jacobs don't fight like Triple G. So he had to get past that to solidify that anymore. A lot of you motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. You know, you think because Canelo beats Triple G, you know, has a draw and beats him, that somehow, you know, pushes him through to a guaranteed win with Boo Boo Andrade or Jacobs or Charlo. Hell no, because styles make fights. The only way that would be feasible is if they had similar measurements, similar experience, similar chins, similar styles, and, you know, everything was as pretty close to the same as possible. But boxing is a sport that you can't quantify off of any one thing. That's like Ryan Garcia has good speed and he has power. That don't mean he can beat everybody because of that. But that's something in his arsenal. But he still has to work on other things like defense. You know, another fighter could be great, but they lack experience. You know, so there's no one thing that just gives you a victory. A fight can be winnable, and then a guy being 1.5 inches taller makes all the difference in the world, or has long ass arms. That could trouble you now. Cause look it, Jeff Horn was a champion at welterweight, and it was super one-sided. I was there live. Crawford had a little bit more issue against a non-champion finding his range against the taller fighter who didn't have, Jeff Horn didn't have this handicap leg that y'all keep making as an excuse. Right? So how is it that Jeff Horn got his ass beat, you know, and got beat the fuck up easily, but then Benavidez, because styles make fights. Benavidez is a different fighter. He don't fight like Jeff Horn. He's not the same height as Jeff Horn. You know, so one leg or not, or whatever bullshit excuses y'all want to use, he's a different fighter. He's a tall-ass fighter, experienced, confident, and he was looking to counterpunch. Jeff Horn's looking to, like, swarm you and, you know, I'm a bee, I'm a hornet, I'm a pony, you know. That's what his MO is different. Triple G has no defense. Triple G has no athleticism. Like, he's not like a overtly athletic guy. So whatever Triple G did versus Canelo, that's Canelo versus a guy from Kazakhstan with kind of an amateur pedigree, boxer puncher, Eastern European-ish style with a very good jab. That don't have shit to do with Charlo. Charlo is an athletic black fighter who's rhythmic and has more of an American style. And he's a boxer puncher, but he's more aggressive, and he's also taller than Triple G. So it's a different fight off that. Golovkin and Charlo both have good jabs, but the thing is, I would say Charlo's more explosive. Golovkin's pretty slow. You know, so maybe Golovkin has a better chin than Charlo. I don't know. I've seen Golovkin's chin; it's up there. So you know, you have to input everything. There's things we don't know about Charlo's chin. Has he been punched by a Golovkin? Has he been punched by a Canelo? That's why we want to see these fights. You know, Golovkin's chin has already stood the test. He fought Curtis Stevens, Canelo, David Lemieux, you know. Never went down. Cool. So we got to see other fights. But for the fan, this is not real fans that automatically give Canelo a victory. I'm not saying Canelo can't beat these guys, but you can't automatically give him a victory against 3 black fighters that had nothing to do with Triple G, that are younger than Triple G, with totally different styles and different measurements that they bring to the table. That is not how that works. Even Billy Joe Saunders is a complete different style to Golovkin. So he's going to have to figure out a different puzzle. You know, it's not a fucking snapback. One size fits all. You know, your boxing plan is more of a new era fitted. You got to fit that motherfucker to get the victory. A snapback, this is a snapback. It don't matter. I got a big ass head. My fucking cranium is big. So, you know, me and LL Cool J, we got them big ass water heads. So, you know, I got to put the buttons, you know, on a different setting than one of you Peasley head motherfuckers with them little fucking, remember Beetlejuice when he switched them tickets at the end? Some of y'all got heads like that. Pause. Y'all got them little Beetlejuice at Voodoo Dude from Beetlejuice. Y'all got them little, you know, Koopa Trooper Mario Brother movie head. Fuck you mean. You got that little beady ass head, so you can't wear my snapback. If I put my snapback on when you Beetlejuice Peasley head motherfuckers, then the shit would fall to your lips. Cause I got a big ass circumference. Pause. You know, my head, I got a fucking dome. I got a big ass head. That's boxing. Ain't no fucking snapback, one size fits all. He beat Triple G, who was a great fighter, so he beats everybody in the division. It's not how that works. See, my dude Jeff, the producer, he said his snapbacks got to get extended. He got to put that extendo clip on his snapbacks because them dreads. Shake them, Jeff. Jesus Christ had dread, so shake them. I ain't got none, but I'm planning on growing some. Now, Canelo got 2.5 fights at middleweight. And I'm considering Chavez Jr. as half a fucking fight because that wasn't really much of a fight, and it was at a weird-ass weight. Now, that doesn't mean he could beat. You could say Canelo got the money and motherfuckers are chasing his money. He got to fight somebody. He got 11 fights that he needs to fulfill, so he's going to have to fight somebody. Y'all motherfuckers is making excuses because y'all scared because fear. Canelo's a great fighter, you know. I'm not going to say nothing about him. I don't know. He looks like he wants to challenge himself. But, you know, powers that be, DAZN, Golden Boy, are they going to want to match him with Charlo? It remains to be seen, and I can't wait to see. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see what happens. But for you guys who are casual, dumbass fans, you monkey-ass fans, talking about Canelo beats everyone division because he beat Triple G. Triple G never fought none of them guys. So we don't even know if they could have beat him. They might have been. Listen, I don't know because they didn't fight. Charlo, Andrade, Jacobs in a rematch. They might have been able to beat Triple G, and maybe they did it more convincingly. But 2 of the 3 didn't even get the opportunity. Billy Joe Saunders, that's 4 people. Triple G didn't fight any of those. Those are all upper echelon middleweights. Billy Joe, Charlo, Boo Boo, and Jacobs. And Triple G fought 1 of those. So yeah, Canelo has stamina issues and he still won. I thought he beat him in the second fight. But just because he beat him, that's cool. But that's Triple G, and that's Triple G's style and what Triple G brings to the table. End of story. You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying I beat fucking, I don't know. I don't even know any. I can't even think of any names. I beat Tito Jackson so I could beat Debo. Like, this shit doesn't even make sense. What the fuck has Tito Jackson got to do with Debo? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. Yeah, y'all see me. I whipped Randy Jackson ass, and then I beat Tito Jackson ass. So you know I must be able to beat Debo. Like, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's a man fan type of logic. Andrade don't fight like Triple G at all. The only thing they have in common is they both boo-boo. You get it? Demetrius, Andrade, Triple G, the only thing they have in common, they both boo-boo. Get it? Boo-boo. Man, fuck it. Bars. Y'all know I got bars. Hold on. I do my show like a battle rap. I said, yo, Triple G, Demetrius, Andrade, the only thing they got in common, that's boo-boo. I don't give a fuck like Mekhi Phifer and Clockers. I drink Yoo-Hoo. Upset stomach. Spaz on them. Pull the Ruger. I don't give a fuck. I blast on them. Oh my God. Let me stop. I said I snap on them. Pull the Ruger. That's blast on them. I spaz on them. Listen, I do my shit like a battle rap. I don't even care, man. We do this shit like a battle rap. Y'all man fans, y'all don't like lions only. Y'all be getting on the net, keyboard warriors. That's lion only. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me stop with these bars. I said, you man fans, you talk a lot of shit. You don't like lions only. You keyboard warriors, get online and start lion only. Oh my God, bar. Let me stop with these bars, man. I just be coming with the bars. Stop. Hold it. Hold it down. Hold it. I like how they be doing that on the battle rap. When they say some bars and the crowd go crazy, they be like, shh. George C., get your ass broke up in this hot seat. What am I lying about? You said I'm lying, homie. Okay. Cool. What did I lie about? Show receipts. We gonna do you like the battle rap. Where you at, George C.? We got bars for you. Where he at? We gonna do him like a, oh my gosh. Where are you at, George C.? He ain't about that action? Listen, my goons the truth. They pull up with the cannon, blow. All we do is text us, and that's a man down. Hold on. I said my goons is the truth. Listen, hold it down. I said my goons is the truth. They pull up with the can, blow. We get a call, that's a hit. Texas, that's man down. Text us, Texas. Oh my God, bars, let me stop. We gonna hit y'all with that man down shit. Hold on. When the Goonies text us, that's a man down. Let's get it. Pull up with the stick. Ruga on them. George C., where you at, bro? We waiting for you. You said lions only. You said want that smoke, but you lying, homie. Strike one. You got one more response, bro. You said lions only. You say you want that smoke, but you lying, homie. Bro, what are you talking about? You feel better, George C.? Like, what are you saying to us? What are you talking about? I liked your Lions only bar. Bro, you act like you had something to say. George C., what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Now you saying you liked it, but you act like you was trying to do a hot seat. George C., we need some clarification. Listen, man, like I said, I gotta just get George C. He don't want to smoke. He just talking to be talking. Listen, they mad. I'm like Jerry Seinfeld. It's like I'm popping them hammers. So I guess that's why George C. and George Costanza. Get it? Jerry Seinfeld, George can't stand us, George Costanza. Oh my gosh, bar. Listen, the bars keep coming today. I said I'm on like Jerry Seinfeld. It's like we popping them hammers. That's why George C. That stand for George can't stand us. George Costanza. Oh my gosh. These bars, man, we just got the battle rap. That's why George can't stand us. George Costanza. Slow it down. I just dissed you. Anyway, next hot seat. Y'all ain't ready for these bars, man. Proper 12. Block him. You hating. You don't know shit about you named yourself after Conor McGregor's liquor. You a bum. Pack of bums. He said, your bars are so good, why do you have to explain? Conceited has dope bars, and he said, slow it down, I just diss you, and then repeats the bar. Stop it. And I slow it down for motherfuckers like you. Proper 12. You getting that, you gonna receive that proper 12. He said unproper. The liquor that Connor's ass got Connor's ass whooped. Hey, y'all tripping. That's what I'm saying. You got that. You gonna get that proper choke out. I'm here because I love the content. Keep entertaining and speaking the truth. For sure. Shout out to George C. These millennial pill popping drug addicts in words don't understand bar. That's what I'm saying. These kids don't know shit about Seinfeld. That's what I'm saying. That's why I gotta slow it down, because they're like, who's Seinfeld? All I know is Ben and Jerry. Who's Jerry Seinfeld? Like, man, that's why I gotta slow it down, because y'all be listening to that extra shit, you know. Y'all listen to that pill popping shit. This is what they be listening to. Hey. Popping these pills and I'm popping. Popping these pills, I'm not stopping. Popping these pills. I'm popping these pills. Molly and perks and I'm popping these pills. I'm popping these pills. Gang. I'm popping these pills. Okay, Brock Legion. I pull up with stick and hitting, I'm hopping the hummer. I'm hopping the humming, coming to get you. Fucking the hot dog, eating it with ketchup. Eating that ketchup. Pickles no relish, my pickles are relish, they relish the moment. I relish the moment. Hit you and stick you and hit you and flick you. Broccoli, flick you. Hey. Jamal and the Charlos are coming, the lions that only now. Jamel and Jamal, the lions are coming now. I'm coming now. Lions are coming up. Jamel and Jamal and the Jacobs and the boo da. Aruba da papa da coming to I got in the Rubik's now. I come up with the skirt, hit him with put the. Hey, let me catch the beat. Hold on. Boo Boo Andrade and he coming, he's hitting the General Jacob, they friends and they make it the right to the break. They don't care. Hit you with split you now. Cardi B, Offset. Now they niggas is upset when coming with the pull up with the stick. Hey. With Young Black King. They smashing that like button. Smash the like button one time. Damn, he put his tag all through the beat. Splishing the splashing, I'm taking the bath with rubber the ducky now. My ducky, my rubber now, rubber the you don't even have to make sense. Hey. Oh yeah. Oh, this shit kind of smooth. You know, I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna talk on a beat like this because this sounds so soulful. Don't you agree? Let's talk about the middleweights. I don't care. Middleweight. I don't give a fuck. Let them weigh. Levitate. A featherweight. Let's get it. I don't know. I'll be liking it a little bit faster. Beat speed. Some people be like, hey, pull up on your bitch with a stick. I don't give a fuck. Hit it with something. Pop, I'ma hit him up. I gotta hit him up. I don't give a fuck. Got a Tonka on the truck. That's a matchbox. Got Tonka on the truck. Hey, they say I'm high as fuck, but I don't smoke weed and I don't give a fuck. You tripping, Francisco. He said ego is high. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all are real life drug addicts. You don't hear no slur in my speech. I don't smoke. I live in California. I can smoke if I want. I don't. I'm not Nate Diaz. I'm not Nate Diaz and I'm not Nick. Hey. But I rep the fucking Bay. Hey. Pull up with the drip. Just kidding, chill. And my shooters gotta kill. Clapped you in the comment section. We don't give a fuck. We don't feel. We don't slip. We don't slip on banana peels. We just do what we gotta do. Damn, my shooters really clapped you off for that. Hey, I'm like Ric Flair with the woo. From the Bay now, what it do? Gotta get the super chat. You a super brat. I don't give a fuck. Something like a super cat. Something. I could kill this beat. I could already feel it. Hey, pull up on your bit. Pull up in the count. I'ma spit game on the shit. I don't know. See, I would have to hit it off I would have to hit that Bay flow. I would have to hit that. 707 from the flat. I don't give a fuck. Mac Dre, rest in peace, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Hey. We coming from the Bay, come and represent. I don't care what you say. I don't care. We don't play. I don't Chucky. I ain't. I could kill this. I don't care. I don't play. I don't give. Something. Check. Let me stop. Hey. Showtime sign ego. Horrible but hilarious too. Daniel Lopez, you don't know shit. Look at the names and the faces and the profile pics of the people doing the most hating. You don't know shit. You write a verse, I'll write a verse, put 10 stacks up. See who come up with the I don't freestyle. I already told y'all that. I just fucking around right now. Bet that. 10 stacks, minimum, and we'll see who come out with the fire song. Deal? Y'all want a deal? Cause motherfuckers hate, but they can't do what you can do. I already know I snap. Bro, when it comes to writing, bro, you cannot fuck with me. Bet 10 stacks or better. Where you at, Daniel Lopez? See, this video talk back. Daniel Lopez, you down? And we'll let the fans vote. We'll let the fans vote. Let's make some money out here. That's easy. You said it's gonna be easy. You said it's horrible. Let's hear your bars. I told you I don't freestyle. That's nothing. But when it comes to writing, that's easy. That's what I've been did. Where's Daniel Lopez? You said it's horrible. Okay, right. Write your illest verse. We'll pick a mutual beat and get on the same beat, and we'll see who got the most flame. He said George Lopez can't rap. That's what I'm saying. He gonna rap with that slow ass, like weak ass flow. This is George Lo or whatever what is his name? Daniel. They call me Danny. I'm the man. I don't give a fuck. I like Peter Pan. That's you. Aren't you just playing though? That's what I mean. No, I don't back off the block now. This is what I do. When it comes to writing, this is what I do. They call me Danny. Talk about Danny. I'm like Angel. Talk about Danny. Yeah. Put some money on it. Put some money on it. No, I really write. You backing off the block. Get him out of there. See, you see how easy it is to pull these betas cards? Bet something. I'm like, listen. Talk about Danny. Don't talk about no gosh darn but talk about Danny, champ of the world. I speak the truth. Hey, my shooters is really active out here. Hey, hold on. Listen. Shooters. Y'all gotta, my channel is becoming a war zone. Hold on, shooters. We gotta calm down. Hamza, y'all don't have to block people for everything. Like, it's getting crazy. I gotta strip everyone's badges. Listen, we're talking, everyone, like, I'm not trying to have a block channel. Like, y'all tripping. He just said, all right, can we talk about, you guys don't have to block people for that. You don't have to block people like that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, put them in timeout. But they getting blocked for life when you do that. They don't have to do that. Like, listen, y'all got to use a little bit more discretion. Like, the people who are like making the ego is cute usernames, all that shit, they can be banned for life. But you don't have to block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we creating like a war zone in the comment section. But yeah, y'all don't have to be that like sensitive. We got to turn the sensitive meter down. Because that's crazy. All he said was, let's talk about body. I'm not worried about that. But the people saying stupid shit, let me get a... Listen, we got to... You know, I might have to strip and start from... No, I'm not going to strip. I said that wrong. I might have to start stripping badges and start from scratch. Yeah, Hamza. That, like, the thing is, I don't care. Like... The whole shooting thing is for people that are really detrimental to the whole vibe of the comment section. Him saying that, let's get back to Bob, I don't care about that. You know, I mean, I'm not going to listen to what he's saying. But at the end of the day, I don't think he needs to be blocked for life. Because, dude, that's why these motherfuckers be coming to me. Like, my inbox, I can show y'all. My inbox is blown up. Blown the fuck up. And people are like, hey, can you unblock me? Can you unblock my brother? You know, I'm not, because I'm not, truth be told, I'm the one that has to unblock them. So I'm not going to be going through, I got too much shit to do. So we got to chill out with the blocks. Because then these dudes be coming to me like, yeah, he blocked me. We got to use a little bit more discretion. Y'all just blocking motherfuckers like crazy. They be like, Ego, what'd you eat for dinner? Block! Like, damn. We got to take the sensitivity knob down a bit. He don't have to get blocked permanently for saying get back to boxing. I don't care about shit like that. But if someone's saying racist shit or, you know, loses a hot seat, yeah, they on that Matumbo shit. Fuck. I never understood why do these people go to other channels to complain about being blocked? Like, what is that gonna do? They're like, it's like a AA meeting or something. Yeah, then I proved Ego wrong and he blocked me. You know, I haven't been back to his channel since. Like, y'all be having AA meetings about my channel. Yeah, support groups. That's the word I was thinking of. These dudes be having these AA meetings. Yeah, I used to listen to that guy, but his ego got too big and I said one thing and I proved him wrong. And next thing I know, he blocked me. He has this stupid concept of it's like shooters or something, and fucking shooters just blocked me just because I challenged what he said. I said that Charlo's or Charlo's sisters, and he asked me to prove it in the hot seat, and I couldn't. So I just, why do I gotta get shot in the head for that? I'm just like, what the fuck? Are these real men? These dudes, I do think the Charlos haven't beat anybody And Canelo is the best thing ever. Him along with Golovkin and Mexican style. And for me saying that, why I gotta get blocked because I have a like it's like because I have a different opinion. You're gonna block me? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking do it, dude. I'm gonna fucking say it. I'm gonna say the fucking 3 words. I never thought I would say these 3 words, but I'm gonna fucking say it. I'm gonna just tell it like it is. I'm gonna say the 3 words. The black channels. The black channels. The black channel. Why do they just black people? If I replace the O in blocked with A, it spells black. So I get it. The black channels substitute the A for the O. It's the block channels. That's all they do is block people. Like that's. Did you just say the black channels take the O and you know put an O instead of the A? Yeah, the black channels. Only thing that separates them from blocking people is an O. The black channel. These motherfuckers really be it like hurt from this shit. Hey, this shit funny. These dudes is crazy. They be stalking me and shit. And the fucking, you remember how like Michael Myers is chasing Jamie Lee Curtis for like 40 years? That's how these dudes is. Like you got blocked in like January and you still making accounts. Oh yeah. You think you and your shooters stopped something? You've stopped nothing. I'm gonna keep coming back and I'm gonna keep coming back. I'll never tell. Like what the fuck is wrong with these dudes, man? I'll never tell. These dudes be tripping. I fucking hate your channel. You know you're ugly. Look at your bug eyes. You hide behind glasses. I know underneath what lies beneath. You're scared of your bug eyes. Oh, you got these fucking eyes, don't you? Oh, look at your beard, dude. You're fucking ugly, man. You're fucking gay. You're fucking out of here, dude. You probably live with mom. You're fucking... These dudes be wildin'. Andy Lee retired. But I'm still active. Shout out to the Black Channel. We done the livest live gates. But anyway, back to the middleweight dude. This has just been a fun but weird stream. Like, I feel like we didn't even talk about everything that we wanted to talk about. I'm about to get off too. But summarize the middleweight, the Black Murderers Road 2.0. You notice how some of these dudes is advocating for Charlo versus Jacobs. That's cool, good fight. But they're not in the line. They're not in the path of fighting each other in terms of like mandatory sanctions and shit like that. Like. Jacobs just became the IBF champion. I don't think Charlo is the #1 rated IBF person. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Right? And Charlo is like a tick or so away from being Canelo's mandatory. Why would he jump out of line to do that's like when Errol Spence was tracking down Kell Brook. Why would he just stop all of that to pursue, you know, Sean Porter or something? Who didn't have a belt at that time. Doesn't make sense. If you already rode the, you know, it's like you riding the A train or something all the way to basically your destination, then you get off and take a Uber when you only have 1 or 2 more stops to get to your destination. What would be the point? If you already took this long ass train ride, you know, to Philly or Jersey or some shit, you might as well just ride that motherfucker the full way. You're going to ride it till 2 stops before your actual stop. And then like, this is taking too long. And then get off and take an Uber. And then pay all this Uber money. Stop it. And a lot of y'all sleeping on Jacobs. Jacobs has a better resume than most people at middleweight. Canelo fought the same guy twice, champion, cool, Triple G. But Jacobs fought him once, and he probably would have fought him twice if Triple G wanted that. But Triple G never really seemed like he wanted a rematch. He also beat Peter Quillen when he was undefeated. He just beat 4 or 3 undefeated fighters in a row. He fought 4 undefeated fighters in a row. Stop it. I like Charlo and I like Andrade. I like all the middleweights, really. Like the top 5 middleweights are all talented, but resumes don't compare. Same thing with Crawford at welterweight. You could say whatever you want. Like I have high hopes for Crawford. I think he can do phenomenal things at welterweight, but his resume at welterweight is not there. Same thing with Charlo, it's not there, but he's aligning himself and going through the motions and the protocols to get the name to, secure that. So you can't hate on that. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I keep saying it, like DAZN, it remains to be seen with that. I'm gonna keep saying that until I see some more. But for me, DAZN, I don't know. I just don't. They're putting out all this money, and they haven't had any big events yet. I mean, do you guys disagree? What's the biggest event? Joshua Povetkin? I don't know the logistics, but some people were saying that fight did 15,000 views or some shit. See, that it's kind of hard because the numbers don't always come out unless they're good, But there was a report. I'm not gonna, I never made no video about it because I'm not gonna spread something that I don't have confirmation or a credible source. But there was a rumor that Joshua Povetkin did 15,000 U.S. DAZN views or some shit, or something low like that. So what's the biggest fight DAZN has had? So, it's definitely going to be a work in progress and take time. Again, if you have a problem with me saying this, then you should unsubscribe right now. You should stop watching me immediately because I'm not reinventing the wheel here. This is the life. Like that, this is with any job, you have to earn your keep. Even the Warren G, Nate Dogg, rest in peace, song Regulators. He said, you can't be any geek off the street. You got to be handy with the steel. Earn your keep. Regulators! Mount up. Right? You can't be any geek off the street. You got to be handy with the steel. Earn your keep. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing given. If I became a police officer and it's day 2 or, my first month, they're not heralding me and saying, oh, yeah, you're the best cop we've ever had. Because that would be judged over time. Yeah, how you gonna compare me to fucking, Detective Mike Lowry and he been on the force, he been a cop longer than me and he's busted all these crimes and clues and all this, accomplished what he's accomplished. Brought in the bad guy. It takes time. So once again, if you disagree with what I'm saying, then I already don't trust your opinion as a boxing fan. DAZN, who knows? The future will be revealed over time, but they have not proven anything mainstream for any length of time. I said nothing different about Rock Nation, PBC when it first came out. Said nothing different about 50 Cent. I just said, let's see. That's my same thing for most things. LSI, let's see it. And that's going to have to be established. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the thing. If people are like, DAZN got Canelo, that don't hurt me. That just gives me more boxing to talk about. But the reason people are making this like a turf war is because these lunatic fans, they're making it sound like, DAZN shut everybody out of business. And I'm merely bringing people back down to reality, bringing the things back to the surface. I have no problem waiting to see what DAZN does. If it's good for boxing, great. I'll keep a subscription if they put on fights that I want to see. It's that simple. But I'm telling you, it's going to be spotty. It's going to be spotty if it's Tony Bellew versus Usyk, which I want to see, so I'll get it for that. But then if there's nothing in December that I want to see, and they're putting Derek Chisora versus Dillian Whyte, I'm not paying for that. I got to pay for the holidays, and my mama's birthday is in November. My sister's birthday is the first week of December. I'm not paying no extra money. I pay for a lot. I fund these trips. So it just depends on the calendar, what they got going on. And that's the reality of it. But I'm not reinventing the wheel, saying nothing crazy. All I'm saying is we'll see over time but people are trying to make this into some like gangland turf war or some shit. Like it's Bloods and Crips. Like if Eddie Hearn succeeds or DAZN succeeds, I fail. That's not how this works. I've been around longer than DAZN. I don't give a fuck if they sell out, 1 billion seats. What does that got to do with anything to me? What's IPTV? I don't even know what that is. I live in America, so I don't know. I live in Cali. I don't know what IPTV is. But yeah, everybody got to earn their stripes. Everybody got to earn their stripes. That's just the reality of what it is. We'll see. It remains to be seen. But this one, I'm just being real. Gerald Miller versus Dogbad Danu or Baghdad Danu or whatever the dude's name is. I don't even know who that is. Obviously, I know who Gerald Miller is. That's my guy. But, he's just fighting to secure some version of a belt. But the whole card is not like, it's not a heavy hitter card. I don't mind Gabe Rosado versus Luis Cuba Arias. But, let's not front like that is the bet. Luis Cuba Arias, I don't know if he's even fought since Daniel Jacobs. So he's coming off a loss. And Gabe Rosado hasn't fought in a year since Glenn Tapia. And Glenn Tapia got stopped by James Kirkland. He got stopped by Michelle Sorrell. And he got stopped by David Lemieux before Gabe Rosado even beat him. These are all facts off the top of the dome. Me, I'm a boxing fan. I don't mind the fight. I don't mind the fight, but it's not the biggest fight in the middleweight division. It is simply not. I like the fight, actually. I think it's cool, but I'm just talking about wide mainstream appeal, which pretend you didn't have DAZN or you don't cover boxing. Are people going to go out of their way to purchase DAZN exclusively for that fight card? Clarissa Shields, a Stay Busy fight, things like that. I don't know. We'll see I guess if they release the numbers. So, I don't know. I'm just talking about the mainstream appeal. I think streaming could be the future, but are we there yet? We have to wait and see. Because it's really going to be dependent on the matches, because the matches are going to have to hold the platform up. Period. And like, see, like the fans aren't stupid. They know who's popping in each division, right? So if Canelo fights Rocky Fielding, cool. No one's tripping off at end of the year, close the year. But then there's all these viable champions, unifications, and you just fought Rocky Fielding. If you get past him, people are going to expect you to fight Jacobs in a unification, to fight Demetrius Andrade in a unification. Maybe some people want to see him rematch Triple G. Obviously, Jamal Charlo. So if he looks past them and fights Gabe Rosado, Luis Cuba Arias winner, then that's not going to be, is that really the fight that people are beckoning for? Same thing with Joshua. From what it sounds like, Wilder Fury winner is not guaranteed the April fight. And there's still complications that may prevent that from happening. We know what they are. So in that case, it would be likely that the winner of Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora 2, gets Joshua in April. And then the mandatory Kubrat Pulev, who beat Hughie Fury, could be ordered for later in the year. If that's Josh, see, this is what I'm saying. People keep saying, "Oh, the two biggest stars in boxing." It depends on the matchups, because if Canelo fights Rocky Fielding, then he fights Luis Cuba Arias, Gabe Rosado winner, right? And then Jacobs fights Dillian Whyte or Derek Chisora, and then Kubrat Pulev. That's not a monster year. It's not a monster year for him. You know, so you know, I don't know, like, to get major growth, you need players, and you need games that people want. Like, have y'all ever watched the Super Bowl and it was like one sided or it was boring? Those Super Bowls don't really do the good rating. I forgot what, I think it was the Seahawks played. Oh fuck, the Broncos or something. I think it was a game not too many years ago, and the Seahawks killed them. It was like the first play was a fumble. Anybody remember that? I think it was Peyton Manning versus the Seahawks. Not too many years ago. But it was a horrible game. The Seahawks just stomped them. Broncos, see? Yep. The first play was a blunder on behalf of the Broncos, and they never got anything going. That was like one of the worst Super Bowls I watched, because it wasn't compelling. It wasn't competitive. Like literally, me and my pops watched the Super Bowls from start to finish, watched the halftime show, everything. I literally left and went and got something to eat, and went to Target or something, because it was like they were getting skunked. They were getting demolished. See, someone said it was 42-7. That's what I'm saying. So boxing is no different. People aren't stupid. If they see Canelo fighting Jacobs, they'll tune in for that. But if they see him fight the Luis Cuba Arias, the Gabe Rosado winner, when there's all these other lucrative fights that mean more and make more money and stuff, people aren't going to be like, oh, hey, it's Canelo. Some people might, but by and large, I don't think that's the way to get the app off the ground. So at the end of the day, competition sells. Remember where you heard that from. Competition sells. Period. Like, listen, my whole channel, I don't have, like, I don't get on here and start talking about other YouTube channels. I don't have time for that. I don't know what people are doing. People be trying to link me to what another channel said. I'm my own individual entrepreneur. You know what I claim, you know what I bang. That's new media, and there's not too many people associated with new media. So I don't know, this new generation or whatever new group of people, they start lumping everybody together, to each his own. Much love to everybody's individual journey on YouTube. But PewDiePie, you can't associate him with Logan Paul. Maybe Logan Paul and his brother Jake Paul or something. But people be trying to lump people together. Like, I don't know what other. I can't be held accountable for what every black man in America did. I don't know how to be responsible for that. Like, I can't. There's so many channels on. I don't even watch boxing on YouTube. I really don't. I barely watch boxing because I'm too busy in my own zone, working on my next moves, working on some things behind the scenes, which you guys should be happy about, because I have some announcements coming soon. So I can't be concerned with what everyone's doing, because I don't know. So don't, hold me accountable for the things I said. If I didn't say it, then I have a verified account. When you see my name and you see me in the comment section, it'll have a check mark by it. That means you're YouTube verified. My channel has that. So any comment that has that, that's not photoshopped or a live stream or any of my videos, bring up those points that I brought up. Don't bring up anything that somebody else said and you think they think like me, or I don't know. I can't be responsible for every person. But shout out to everybody. But anyway, competition sells. I could easily start dissing channel. That's not what I'm about. I never needed that. But I know if Soda Popinski and Tokyo Joe or some shit start beefing, the competition sells. People are going to watch the video and watch the other person's response and stuff, because it's competition. This person's going at this. It's just like a rap battle. You're like, oh, fucking T-Top versus, you want to see, Iron Solomon versus Big K and all, you want to see what the outcome is in the competition. That's cool. But, competition sell, and it's no different for boxing and these fighters. If Canelo's in the best matchups that Canelo has been in have done the best pay-per-view wise. It's that simple. That's simple. When he's fighting Cotto, Mayweather, when he's fighting Triple G 1 and 2, and he's fighting Chavez Jr., things that on paper were good matches and or against big names, they did better than when he fought Angulo coming off of a loss. When he fought Liam Smith, Amir Khan, fights that didn't look as competitive. So stop hating, stop fronting, and stop with the fear. Charlo, Daniel Jacobs, and Boo Boo. I can't even say Billy Joe Saunders because he kind of messed it up for himself, but he's kind of a wild card. But these three guys, two of them are now champions. Demetrius Andrade, WBO champion, and Daniel Jacobs, right? Daniel Jacobs is the IBF champion. These are all great fights for Canelo and or Golovkin, who should be looking to reassert himself atop of the division. Should be looking to get a big fight, big money fights the fans want at age 36. You can say whatever you want about Charlo. You can say whatever you want about Jacobs and Andrade and predict and prophesize who will get destroyed by these guys. But it does not change the fact that those are the top guys in the division. Canelo, Triple G, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, and Boo Boo. Top five dead or alive, so stop hating. That is the top 5 of the middleweight division, and I'm ready to battle that with anyone. Because 3 of them, Canelo, Jacobs, and Andrade, have amateur pedigrees and or resumes, and they're all champions. Triple G was a former champion who's only once beaten, and Charlo is the 5th one who doesn't have the resume, but he's looking like a killer. That is the top 5 of the current middleweight picture that is active and able to fight. So you could say all the bullshit you want about how Charlo ain't done this, or Jacobs is going to get chinned, or Boo Boo's boring. It does not change the fact that they are all top 5. So any way you mix and match those guys should be for good fights that fans will want to pay for. I'm not trying to hear it, but this is what happens. People get mad when I talk about this, when I talk about race. But I don't care. Don't watch my shit. I don't need it. Because I know what I'm saying is true. Don't just pair up the black guys in that top 5. Spread the love. Don't just say, oh, Charlo needs to fight Andrade. Or Charlo needs to fight Jacob. Jacobs needs to fight Charlo. They can fight Triple G and Canelo. See, what happens with boxing fans now have this overprotective parent type of spirit in this new modern millennial age of boxing with all this technology where everyone has a voice and not everyone deserves a voice. Some of you motherfuckers should be like Ariel and the Little Mermaid and just have no voice and just have that shit removed. But in this age of boxing, everybody can put their input in, and a lot of what y'all say sounds like some bullshit to me, but again, why is Triple G and Canelo, despite what they've done, what they accomplished, their resume, where you rate them, if you think they beat all the other guys, why are they exclusive to the point? Because Canelo's making money, he shouldn't have to fight nobody. He shouldn't have to fight Charlo, top 5. He shouldn't have to fight Jacobs, who has a better resume than him. At the division, Canelo has a good resume, career-wise or whatever. Exactly. So, stop it with this like overprotective parent shit. They're all good fights, all of them. Jacobs, Charlo, but don't just limit it to that. Because to be honest, Jacobs versus Charlo is a great fight. But guess what? It doesn't make as much sense for Jacobs, who is lusting for a big fight, who deserves a big fight. The motherfucker just fought 4 undefeated pro fighters in a row. How does he not deserve a fight? He got to go through Charlo, who is still proving his way in a new division. He's great. Charlo's great, but he's still proving his way in a division. You want to see him, who just became a champion, have to go back and fight Charlo to prove something else just to get a champion. Champions shouldn't have to do that. You know, Golovkin ain't no fucking champion anymore. Why don't he got to go through Charlo to see who's hungrier? You see how backwards this bullshit is? You want the guy who just became champion and did it the hard way, lost to Golovkin, even though I thought he won, and bounced back by beating 3 undefeated fighters that other people didn't or wouldn't want to fight. And he beat all of them, and he knocked down all of them. He knocked down Derevyanchenko, he knocked down Mad Selesky, and he knocked down Luis Cuba Arias. So he went through it the hard way. He fought 4 undefeated fighters in a row, arguably beat all 4, but on paper beat 3 of the 4, knocked all 3 of them down, minus Golovkin, the 4th that he lost to. And you want him to go through Charlo. But Triple G just got mopped up, you know, lost to a smaller guy in Canelo, has no belts, has no defining wins with no controversy against the elite level opposition, didn't even beat Jacobs to me, had issue with the welterweight, Kell Brook, lost to Canelo and has a draw with Canelo, but the black channels, you know, what's the name? Triple G, he get a Canelo trilogy straight away. Even though the WBC told Triple G's ass that he needs to be fighting Charlo. You dudes is trapped. No matter what you say, you are trapped. It's like everything is working against you. Not only is it a meaningful fight where Triple G can prove that he's hungry enough or that he deserves enough, a Canelo trilogy fight, the WBC told him to do it. The WBC didn't tell Jacobs to fight Charlo or for Charlo to fight Jacobs. Jacobs definitely deserves it. So if anybody deserves that Canelo shot, it's Jacobs. The man battled cancer. He has a win over Peter Quillin. He beat Sergio Mora. Mora complains that it was an injury. Then he did it again. And Mora's not a good... See, some of y'all are stupid. Mora's on the zone, which y'all seem to love so much, right? He's a commentator, narrator, or whatever. And he's not an easy style to look good against. Look at Shane Mosley. He's not an easy style to look good against. Jacobs beat him again, you know, fought Dimitri Perot, who was one of the best middleweights at that time. Then he fought 4 undefeated people in a row and arguably beat all 4 of them. But he definitely beat 3 or 4. You know, he has a good story. He's a good dude. I know him. And y'all telling me he got to fight Charlo. How Triple G coming off a loss? Jacobs is a champion. That's why he fronted on Triple G like that. When Triple G had the belts, he was not checking for a Jacobs rematch. He was trying to chase the money in Canelo. Cool. You chase the money, chase it down twice. Triple G don't have no special treatment. Canelo don't get no special treatment. Jacobs don't. They all got to earn it. You know what I'm saying? And Triple G, you got knocked off the ladder. You're still not a bad fighter. You're still a good fighter. You still present danger. Fight Charlo. But this is what they want. They want the black on black crime. They want the black channel. Why doesn't Charlo fight Jacob? Why Jacobs got to prove something else? He's a champion. Golovkin ain't a champion. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Jacobs knocked out Quillin. Shout out to my guy, Kid Chocolate. But he knocked him out in 1 round. And it's a good fight. See, this is what I'm saying. This is that bullshit. This is that where the nationalists, national pride and heritage and race and ethnicity and favoritism and personal bias and all this shit come into play. Where you tell a champion to unify, you go through this young, hungry lion. But the guy that got knocked off his pivot by Canelo, who with Eddie Reynoso, shout out to Eddie Reynoso, came with the better game plan and had Triple G's face looking like Maniac Cop, and he lost. He can do a Canelo Triple G. Just admit, you don't want to see one of these guys, these non-black fighters, lose to a black fighter. That's the only conclusion I could draw from some of you motherfuckers. You don't want to see that. You don't want it to be a reality. You would rather see them fight all these other people. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can draw from it. And if you have a better scenario, then please let me know. I don't want to hear, oh, you're race baiting. Fuck you. Oh, you're bringing up race. Yep. Tell me a better scenario. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Tell me a better scenario. Every single time. And it's not even just this. It's Pacquiao could fight Juan Manuel Marquez 67 times. Nobody says nothing. The moment you say Terrence Crawford and he's looking dangerous for Pacquiao, Pacquiao's still an elite fighter, good fighter, legendary fighter. Oh, no, Crawford. Yeah. Oh, he's boring. Oh, he's just going to run. Fuck all that. He's a top guy. Fuck what you talking about. Okay, fuck it. He's boring. Errol Spence and Pacquiao. No! What has Errol Spence done? He fought Kell Brook with a wounded eye. See? Okay, fight Keith Thurman. He beat Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. No! He's playing the flute. Like, you just excuses. Stop it. Y'all not fucking with me. New media. Gang. You not fucking with me. Again, I'm waiting. If you got a better scenario as to what's going on, why Jacobs a champion got to fight, a guy who's a former champion in the lighter division and is a monster, but he's a contender, and this contender's in line for the WBC. You see, they want to reroute the whole program. Charlo is a click away from targeting Canelo. They know this. They know the threat is getting real, so they want to circumvent it. They want to reroute some shit. They want to send you on a detour, a goose chase. Charlo, he been doing okay. Canelo has a WBC belt. Fact. At middleweight. Canelo's a big A side that everybody wants to fight because the implications of what a win. Canelo only lost to Mayweather, which is Mayweather. So Canelo is a big win, probably a big paycheck for everybody, and you'll get belts and all types of shit. Notoriety if you can beat him. So of course guys are going to target that. I mean, no shit. But it means more than just a payday. You'll be on top. You have all these belts and shit. They want to find all these ways and oh no, Charlo Charlo, since he got in the division, has listened to everything the WBC has told him to do. Fight Golovkin's mandatory. Jorge Sebastian Highland, no problem. Motherfucker said, oh, he had one leg. That's his problem. This is boxing. He can have no leg. He could be Lieutenant Dan. What the fuck that got to do with Charlo? It's Charlo's fault. Like, I understand if Charlo, tripped him or pushed him down a flight of steps. If he got a bum leg, he got a bum leg. That's not the opponent's problem. Like I said, unless Charlo... Like if Jermell caught him and just pushed him, lines only, and then pushed him down a flight of steps, okay, then it's the Charlo's fault because you wounded that man. So if his leg was broke, if he was doing the stanky leg, it sucks, but it's nobody's fault, and it's definitely not the Charlo. Charlo just handled business. Then he fights an eliminator with Hugo Centeno to become the Canelo Triple G mandatory. He did that. Then they say, hey, we got another step. You got to fight Triple G. He posts on his page, I got an interview with Charlo, and he says, all right, I'll fight Triple G. I'll whoop him. And he calls him out after the Hugo Centeno performance. So he's already on track to get either a big fight with Triple G or Canelo. Y'all want him to get out the way, like Ludacris said, to go fight Daniel Jacobs. That does not make sense. If you're on a straight path, okay, let's say I play multiple sports, and I'm in high school. And I'm about to get a scholarship for football, but I like basketball, but football is a guaranteed scholarship. I'm not going to quit the fucking football team to go on the basketball team where a scholarship is not guaranteed. But if I stay the course with this football scholarship, I will get drafted or I will get a scholarship to a full ride to a big college in Texas or some shit. Period. It makes no sense, and y'all know it. They know the threat is getting real for some of their beloved fighters, so now they scared. The fear makes people do this. I have no problem with Charlo fighting Jacobs at all. I have no problem with it. Good fight. But I'm talking about, everyone wants to say boxing is a business until it applies to your fighter to apply some business savvy to the situation. It makes no sense for Charlo to be on the WBC route and fast track to get a big shot with a guy bigger than Jacobs. Like in terms of Canelo is a bigger win. He'll get more belts, and he's cornering Canelo by fighting everyone the WBC is saying to get that shot eventually. You tell him to stop doing that and then quit your job and then go, work at this other company. That's not how that works. Just like Errol Spence. Errol Spence was fighting the Bundus and Algiers and whatever the IBF told him to do. And, and the fights that could be made to keep him active, he fought them. He was going to fight Konstantin Ponomarev, period. Because he knew he was targeting Kell Brook, an IBF champion. People are like, why didn't he fight Sean Porter? Why would you get out of the way of all the work you've done in the IBF route to switch over and fight Sean Porter? What's the point of fighting Leonard Bundu in an eliminator if you're just going to jump ship and then, try to get ranked with the WBC real quick when you're already on the path? Sean Porter did the same thing. He fought Keith Thurman, close fight. He wanted a rematch. He stayed to the WBC route because Danny Garcia, a bigger fight than Errol Spence at the time, had the belt. And then Keith Thurman had the belt. So he stuck with the WBC. I don't have a problem with that because it doesn't make sense to hop around and lose your rankings and lose your spot, for a lesser fight, less money fight. It is a business, so they got to look at that. I could fight Errol Spence, which is a major threat, for less money, or stay the course that I'm already on, right? And rematch the guy that I think I already beat, or I can beat, Keith Thurman, or Danny Garcia, who was a bigger name than Errol Spence at the time. That's just simple business. Charlo could fight Canelo or Triple G. Those are big fights, and it'll prove a lot to the fans if he can beat those guys. Plus, Canelo has a lot of hardware right now, the most in the division. So it'll be beneficial if he beats Canelo. He could fight Jacobs in a good fight, but he's going to probably get less money than if he fought Canelo. It's very simple. Like I said, these motherfuckers don't have no problem with the black on black crime. And you can't even say, black people. Black people don't give a fuck. Black people be arguing in the comment section, and black channels be dissing other black channels, and you see this all the time. So, there's a lot of times where there's no unity in the black community. So motherfuckers don't care if Jacobs fights Charlo. It's a good fight. So you can't even use that against black people. But spread the love. That's the whole thing. Spread the love. Don't be gung-ho for a fight that doesn't make the most business sense as much as the other fight, but then be protecting Triple G versus Charlo, which makes all the sense in the world. Triple G beat Jacobs. Why would Charlo hop out of line to fight Jacobs when Triple G has a victory over them? And his name might be bigger, in terms of ticket sales and shit. Well, it doesn't make sense. And you're already ranked with the WBC. Makes no sense at all. Once again, these motherfuckers get mad because the topic of race is coming up. I don't give two pieces of pit bull shit unless you come in this step inside the hot seat and prove what I'm saying wrong with sound facts, logic, and show receipts. I could give you countless examples of everything that I'm saying. Everything. They can't. So, once again, new media, we're going to keep doing our thing, keep talking about the different things in the sport of boxing. All these middleweight fights, all the top 5 guys fighting each other, this, you have my word and my opinion on it. Those 5 guys I listed at middleweight, those are all great fights, no matter how you mix and match them. Boo Boo and Charlo, Charlo and Jacobs, Charlo and Canelo, Charlo and Golovkin, Jacobs and Boo Boo, Boo Boo and Canelo, Canelo and Jacob. No matter how you Triple G and Boo Boo, these are all great fights, all meaningful fights. But that what I'm saying is spread the love. Look at boxing as a business, see what makes the most sense. But that's not what they want to do. They like the 2 guys they don't give a fuck. Like they be putting Charlo's sisters and the Cubs only, they're not Lions only, and then talking shit about Daniel Jacobs when he lost to Triple G. Like, oh, look at his eye. So I see why you're petitioning for Jacobs and the Charlos, because you never say anything favorable about either of them. So it's a good fight, so you want to see them fight each other. But meanwhile, you say a lot of favorable things about Canelo. You say a lot of favorable things about Triple G. This is why you don't want to see them mix and match it up. Me, I don't give a fuck. All of them, they can do a Royal Rumble at the same night. That's what I'm talking about. They can fight all each other. Everyone fight each other in one night. It don't matter. I'm clearly and distinctly pointing out these racist ass fans that think like this, where only, Charlo ain't beat no one. Okay, if he ain't beat no one, why does he get a Jacobs title shot? Why doesn't he fight Triple G if he ain't beat no one? A guy with no belts. Explain that. Explain that. If Charlo ain't beat nobody, right? Then why does he graduate to a title shot with Daniel Jacobs? If that's your real logic, why does he get a title shot if he ain't beat no one, as opposed to beating a former champion in Triple G? I'll wait. Noel Phoenix says Canelo no doubt will beat any one of the middleweight. Jacobs is easy money for Canelo. He got to fight him. I'll do a fight prediction. I'll do a fight prediction once the fight's signed. Listen, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, you sound more confident than these teams. You sound more confident than these teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be like, oh, yeah, Canelo will destroy Boo Boo. He'll destroy Charlo. He'll destroy Jacobs. Okay, then make the fight. Why the fuck are we watching Rocky Fielding then? If you could easily destroy Charlo or whoever, why wasn't that the fight that was pushed for? So once again, sounds like I don't believe what you're saying. Bro, listen. Why would you, if Charlo ain't beat nobody or Jacobs is easy to smash, you're already in the division with him, right? Why are you going up to fight Rocky Fielding, which is an unknown division where the guy looks like a fucking skyscraper next to you, right? And why are you taking on that challenge when you could stay put in your division, get a lot of clout and a lot of credit if you beat Charlo, Jacobs, or Boo Boo in your own division? Why? Why would you do that? Why don't you just stay there, fight the more sensible fight in a division where you just moved up to, instead of moving up to fight Rocky Fielding? Nobody believes what y'all dudes is saying. Nobody. Because if it was as easy as you make it sound, so-and-so will get smashed and killed and all this, then that should have been the fight that was targeted. But it's not. Rocky Fielding was targeted. Again, we're not going to turn this into something it's not. I don't care if Canelo's fighting Rocky Fielding. I'm merely rebuttaling your statement. If that's how you feel, then why wasn't Jacobs targeted as opposed to Rocky Fielding? Why wasn't Charlo? You said he'll beat any of the middleweights. Why didn't they target Boo Boo Andrade, Charlo, Billy Joe Saunders, or Jacobs if he's so easy to beat all these guys? Exactly. Silence. Just like we like it. And see, every time I make these points, it's like a library in there. Crickets. Shh. Just a bunch of silence. Kenny Linder, you know they ain't got no answers. They just be jibber jabbing. You know, and styles make fights. People keep saying it's Derevchenko shit. Who gives a fuck? He got past him. He knocked him down. And then new. And next. Who cares? Who cares if it was a tough fight? Canelo had a tough fight with Alfonso Gomez. Who cares? That's where he was at that particular point with that particular person. He moves on. He got past him, stopped him, boom. Same thing with Jacobs. And then, like I said, you got to look at Derevchenko has nothing to do with Canelo. You know, Derevchenko is more of a wild card. You don't have as much data to research on certain people. You know, Canelo, he's been a star. So we all seen Canelo's last 12, 15 fight or whatever the fuck since he's been in America. You know, so Jacobs could have been eyeballing him for the last 5, 6 years, 10 years or whatever. You know, Derevchenko is a wild card. So you sometimes guys like that will give you more of a run for your money. He could have been studying Canelo, knowing that Canelo would eventually move up to his shit. So it's a different fight. Derevchenko, they said Derevchenko and Jacobs had 300 sparring rounds. I would say that's pretty acquainted with each other. Canelo and Jacobs don't have 300 sparring rounds. I don't think they've ever sparred or ever fought or slap boxed or anything. So with that being said, they're going to have to figure it out under the bright lights in front of all of us, in front of cameras. Totally different scenario, you know? That's like one of the regulars on Saturday Night Live who used to be on the show regularly and then making a guest appearance. He knows all the cast members. You know, even if he's not on the show regularly, he knows all the cast members. Derevchenko and Jacobs know each other. You know, it's different than a person who's never appeared on Saturday Night Live and trying to get that chemistry, you know. Triple G is more scared of Jamal than he was Ward. I mean, I can't even say that because he didn't fight neither. I don't know who he's more afraid to fight because he didn't fight either of them. And it doesn't look like he has any plans. Him and his team have any plans. They talking about Caleb Smith and stuff. Listen, Triple G versus Caleb Smith is not a bad fight, but why? You begged, Triple G's team begged for competition to not avoid them. Now you got competition who is not trying to avoid you, that are all skillful guys. Some are Olympians. A lot of them are undefeated or once beaten. All of them have power, athleticism, hand speed, a good jab. You know, they have different shit like that. Now all of a sudden you talking about 68. Stop it, bro. That looks horrible. You know, and Caleb Smith could give Golovkin work, but it's not. It's about principle. I'm on my big worm shit in this boxing game. It's about principalities. You're playing with my emotions. It's about principalities. That's horrible. You begged for middleweights to fight you. Sergio, Cotto, and people like me, we roll with you, trying to get you those fights. I put so much Cotto. I could show y'all a video right now where I was like, damn, all the Cotto fans was mad at me. I had Puerto Ricans, all types of people mad at me because the pressure was on Cotto at that time to fight Triple G, and he wasn't trying to do it. So the same thing Triple G gets is the same thing Cotto gets and anybody else. When Canelo vacated his belt in 2016, that's why my channel is certified, because we don't play the favorites game despite what people say. It's not about any particular race or ethnicity or style. Motherfuckers was mad as fuck. The Puerto Ricans and shit was trying to, you know, when I see you, I'm gonna hit you with a Molotov cocktail, puppy. And like, they was really mad. Oh, I ain't no tired yet. I will find you at the Yankee Stadium. You know, these motherfuckers was mad. They was, you know, trying to catch your boy. Ricans be about that life, you know. They be like with it. They was mad at me because I'm, you know, talking about Cotto should fight Triple G. So, you know, Triple G don't get no special treat. None of these dudes. Puerto Ricans was hot at me. You know what I'm saying? Mira, papi, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean, Miguel? He need a fight. He need a fight in the Yankees. Like what? See, look, Luis Medina trying to cut me. That's what I'm saying. They was mad at that. Mira, papi, look. Mira, papi, I ain't no tired yet. Meet me at the Yankee Stadium. I'm like, what? Where am I supposed to meet you? These motherfuckers was mad. Shout out to all my Boricuas. They're like, you full of shit. Fuck you, puppy. They was mad at me. Mad at your boy, man. Yeah. Meet me at the bodega. I'll catch you at the bodega. Like, what? Yankee Stadium, bodega. Like, you give me all these directions and shit. I just want to see good fights. What's wrong? What's criminal about that? They was mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I've had everybody mad at me because eventually, if you're being honest, you're eventually going to give a criticism to some group that's radical. You know, somebody's fan base that doesn't like the truth that you're speaking. That's why I can't be concerned with that. I can't be concerned with it. I just got to be real. I can't please everybody. You know, it's nothing personal against Cotto. See, when people are doing what's right, I never criticized Cotto for fighting Sergio Martinez. I never criticized him for fighting Mayweather. You know, that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. So don't spend your life trying to please others because it'll never work. You and DBN used to ride with Triple G heavy, but called out his shitty resume after a while. See, bro, people don't remember. People are like victims of the moment. You know, when I was saying, like, I love Sergio Martinez. He's actually one of my favorites. You know, I'm a big fan of Paul Williams, so that hurt too. But, you know, that's probably one of the moments where I'm like, damn, this Montevilla is a beast. And then ever since then, like the Kelly Pavliks, I was riding with Sergio. And I called Sergio. I was like, damn, I don't think he wants to fight him. I don't think he wants to fight Triple G because it didn't look like he wanted to. You know, people forget about that. They just, oh, you hate Triple G. No, I'm just going off of what you said and what you tell me, and it's not adding up. You said anyone from 54 to 75 can get it. Period. And now you're letting Canelo move through those same divisions. And you ain't moved through one division. You haven't even fought. Listen, please tell me I'm lying. Name a decisive win. Okay, look at I told you my top 5 of the current middleweight picture. So excluding Triple G, of course, that leaves Canelo, a money fight, Andrade, and Charlo, and Jacobs. Right? Who does Triple G decisively beat out of that whole pack? You can't say he decisively beat Canelo because he didn't in either fight, and he lost the second fight, but it's still debatable. You can't say he decisively beat Jacobs because there's a lot of people who believe that Triple G won, but a lot of people believe Jacobs won. And he never fought Boo Boo, and he never fought Charlo. Now he has the opportunity to decisively beat somebody. Or Billy Joe Saunders. I keep leaving him out just because I don't know what's up with him because he's like suspended. Or Billy Joe Saunders. That's what I'm saying. I've been telling y'all the same stuff. Triple G's team messed up. They should have, instead of chasing Canelo's ass around trying to get a money fight, you would have strong armed the game, and you could have etched your name in like, you know, more of a permanent history if you would have beat. I think he would have beat Billy Joe Saunders, especially at the time. I don't know about now, you know, I don't know, but at the time, if he would have fought Billy Joe Saunders after Jacobs or something, he would be the favorite. And then you could have been undisputed champion of the world, consolidated belts with Jacobs, fought Saunders, who was at that point had started calling you out, and you would have been undisputed. No one would be able to take that. So no matter what happened in them Canelo fights, no one could take that away from you, that you became undisputed. Like if Usyk loses to Tony Bellew, it's already written in history that he became undisputed at cruiserweight. You know, it almost don't matter what happens next because you're still a part of that division's history. You know, I'm not saying it don't matter. Obviously, you want to keep winning, but you know, Triple G he did the Amir Khan thing, and he criticized people for being businessmen and not wanting to fight him and stuff. But then he did the business route by chasing Canelo and then fighting like soft touch Vanis and Willie Monroe, Dominic Wade, guys that he shouldn't have been fighting, to stay like, you know, hot and ready like a Little Caesar pizza, hoping to get the Canelo fight. You know, fighting Kell Brook, you know, fights where he didn't really have much imminent danger because of size differential, experience differentials, and stuff like that, when he should have been trying to be undisputed, and he would have been the favorite to do it against the only belt he needed at that time, Billy Joe Saunders. But him and his team played it, in my opinion, the wrong way. They chased Canelo, then other things came up. Canelo failed a drug test. Then he got stripped of a belt because of failure to fight a guy we know is tough, which would have been a better fight than Vanis Martirosyan. That's Sergey Derevyanchenko. You know, so then you get stripped of your belt. Then you lose to Canelo. You lose your B-Hop comparison title run. Your knockout streak has been ended. Triple G had a knockout against Kell Brook, then he couldn't knock out Jacobs, and then he couldn't knock out Canelo, then he knocked out Vanis Martirosyan, which was a fight that should have never happened, and then he couldn't knock out. So you look at his last 5 fights, I think I said that all accurately off the top of my head. He knocked out a welterweight Kell Brook, and he knocked out Vanis Martirosyan. Tell me I'm lying. So the guys you shouldn't have never even been fighting, you knocked out. Horrid. Am I lying? Tell me I'm lying. I want someone to say I'm lying. And Triple G, if I said that correctly, the chronological order, Triple G's last 5 fights, Kell Brook, Danny Jacobs, Canelo, Vanis, and then Canelo. That's 5. So in those fights, you didn't knock out Canelo. So that's 2 fights. And you didn't knock out Jacobs. So the only guys, you know, in no particular order that you did knock out is Vanis Martirosyan and Kell Brook. So you knocked out a welterweight with no experience at 160, who hadn't fought the best at welterweight beyond Sean Porter. So for years after the Sean Porter fight, he got stabbed and all this other shit and was the king of mandatories, like Joshua is the king of mandatories now. You know, 2 UK fighters, king of mandatories, right? He hadn't fought any high-level competition since Sean Porter. Jumps up this radical weight because people said he ain't fought nobody. They just wanted to see him fight the Pacquiaos and, you know, Keith Thurman's, like, quality welterweights. They didn't tell you to jump up to no fucking 160. You know, then you knock him out, and then you didn't even, like, it wasn't even your best performance type of knockout. You know, it wasn't a Dominic Wade, Rubio, Kell Brook, basically. He had you looking crazy in the second round. And then you knocked out Vanes Martirosyan, which was a sub to Canelo, failing the drug test, and a guy who was coming off a loss to Erislandy Lara, a 2-year layoff, and hadn't been ranked or fought at 160. Where's the lie? Mando said if Triple G wants Canelo, he got to fight Charlo. Exactly. Not Ryota Murata. The WBC didn't tell you to fight Arugan. They didn't tell you to fight Ryu. I'm just going to call him Ryu because it's easier. Anyway, I'm out. I streamed for a minute. Hope you guys enjoy. Everybody enjoy your night. Smash the like button. We working.